Acha. Why is the game not in there? Alright, there we go. はい、こんばんは。の天気系男性 Vtuber あたのはけです。Good evening, guys. Can you believe it? We've only got one more day before the end of the year. How are we doing today? Hello there, Gull. Hello, hello. I don't remember when the last time I streamed Reverse was, but oh my goodness, look at her. She's so beautiful.
I intend to keep living until I die.
Oh my god, so profound. I love her. I love her so much. Semmelweis. Oh my god. Perfect woman right there. Look at her. Look at her. She's like the spitting image of the Virgin Mary or some shit like that. Oh my god. I love this outfit so much. I love it so much. Like, I'm glad it's a battle pass. It's a battle pass skin too. Like, oh my god. You know, like battle passes in other games are just not worth. They're not worth at all. But this is so worth. This is completely worth.
Thankfully, my body hasn't become rigid and cold like that of a real vampire.
Oh my god, I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. God, I love Hungarian Romanian women so much. Guys, if there's any Hungarian Romanians in my chat, DM me please. I can be your Discord mod. Dark attire but a warm smile. Yeah, she's got that like warm but like distant smile, right? She's friendly but like very private. Like you don't really know what she's truly thinking.
It has ever been a pleasure to work with you. And I'm not just being polite and saying so.
She keeps things very professional. She doesn't let you in, and it's like, but that's what makes you want to go and like find out more about her. She's got that mysterious charm. That's what it is. It's the mystery. That's what it is. It's the mystery. It's the mystery. That's what people want. They want. She's got this secret, and you want to find out what the secret is. Some slight Scotty and Shining vibes, but I wouldn't call them clones of each other. No, not quite. I think close, much closer to Shining, but like not quite. I wouldn't say, no. If you played her like her story in the roguelike, she's very Menhera. She's very Menhera, but like in a understandable way. Right, she's very Menhera, but like in an understandable way.
I enjoy the distance that exists between us.
Like she's got
your infrequent visits grant me more freedom to enjoy my own time.
She's got a little bit of
enclosed in this suitcase.
She's got a little bit of mental illness, you know, but she doesn't try to, you know, let it get to others, right? It's not like, you know, what's her name? It's not like Isolde and like,
please have a seat.
You know,
you'll always feel at ease.
Her and her mental illness, like, and making it everyone else's problem, you know. Then again, Isolde's been like a lifelong, multi-generational project of mental illness. Semmelweis, as far as I understand it, she had like a normal upbringing up until the point she turned into a vampire. Up until the point she got bitten by a vampire. I met a few people like that this year who try to rein in. Yeah, me too. I've met quite a few people. Some of which are VTubers, some of which are not. Who they get a little of the mental illness, but they try their best, you know. God, why is she so she's so perfect. She's so perfect. Where's that white-haired, silver-haired, red-eyed baddie? Where is she? You know, skin pale as the moon. Where is she? I want to meet her. Oh my god. All right. So today we're starting very early compared to usual, right? I know on some days we start at like 1 o'clock, but we don't usually start at 4 p.m. on weekdays. So I guess like no one of my usual audience is here right now, but that's fine. They'll drop in as we get through the story. But today we're back in reverse, and we've been gone for, how long has it been? Like a month or two? Probably like 2 months at this point. I've been really missing it. And last time we were at chapter 7, which was in Austria-Hungary. It was in the capital of Austria-Hungary. This time we're going to be on a train in the Balkans. We're going to be on a train in the Balkans, and it's going to be, it's before Semmelweis turns into a vampire. It's before Semmelweis gets bitten. So she's going to be younger and sprier and more Genki. Hello there, Kimberly. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I love this woman. She's so perfect. She's so perfect. Yesterday I was actually watching my friend Yumemi, her stream, and she was gushing while like watching all these Love in Deep Space trailers. And oh my goodness, some of the Love in Deep Space stuff is like so graphic, and I'm just like, what is this? This is just like softcore like prawn. This is like softcore goon. Like oh my goodness, they have these trailers where like the dude and the girl and the main character girl are just like kissing and kissing and kissing, and I'm just like, and at one point like the guy has like his hands wrapped around her neck, and I'm just like, whoa. That's not safe for work. It's not safe for kids. Children don't look. Yeah, I know, like I'm pretty immune to goon stuff, but like I saw that and I was just like, oh my goodness, is this what the girlies are playing? It's kind of crazy. Yada. I was like blushing so hard. I'm like, oh my goodness, you met me. Anyways, holy. Yeah, it was like, I think it was like the trailers for like the wedding scenarios. I don't know if it's like a story or if like there's I think it was like an anniversary event or something, and they're making it like wedding styled, and oh my goodness, you can't do this, Love and Deep Space devs. You can't do this. Women are gonna have like their expectations are gonna be too high. Their expectations are gonna be way too high. They're gonna be disappointed by every single man or woman or person that they meet in their life. See, like nobody has that amount of money, power, fame, or like, you know, position of authority, and at the same time,
frequent visits grant me more freedom to enjoy my own
and
time,
at the same time,
especially enclosed in this
will
suitcase.
like invest all their time in you. They're either like rich and married to their job, or you know, they're less tied to their job and spend more time with you. You can't get both. You can't have your cake and eat it too. It's not how it works. All right. Anyways, man, why am I yapping so hard? This is what happens when I do early streams. I yap. Anyways, so yeah. Look at that right there. Semmelweis hiding behind the lamp pole. She's so young and spry. But yeah, we've got everyone's wearing some pretty funky caps. It's a shame I don't think we'll have any male playable characters. This game is so few male, so few boys. I want more boys who actually have faces. I don't know why none of the boys in this game have faces. Yeah, a lot of caps. And she's like, what is she? The Pied Piper? I don't know. But yeah, this looks interesting. I really like train stories that are based in trains, but I haven't read too many of those stories. I haven't read what was that one in Girls Frontline? It was Parallel something. That event. The event that's on a train. I didn't read it. All I remember was the grandma dual wielding shotties on a wheelchair. That was kind of wild. Oh my god, we start with Semmelweis because of course we do. She's the best girl. Travel notice. The train will leave as scheduled, weather permitting. Please have your ticket ready for boarding. Oh my god, it's horror. That's the genre we're going with. It's gonna be horror.
This is no ordinary train. From Istanbul to Vienna, each land it passes through still carries the echoes of gunshots and explosions. Before the war, it was a symbol of luxury. Now it is an ark, a way to outrun death, and everyone is scrambling for a ticket. They have no idea that when night falls and the train stops, death comes aboard too. On one such night, a group of passengers awoke to the sound of crying. They followed it. Then, the crying turned to bawling, and the bawling to wailing, until they reached it. A door that wasn't there before. And there, in a carriage that never was, in that place that shouldn't even have existed, blood-red eyes blinked in the darkness. Before they could utter a scream, they were pulled into the darkness, doomed to join the wailing of the dead and dying in their accursed corpse. As the night fell, and the last slivers of light gave in to the darkness, their cries faded, and the blood of those sorry passengers trickled, sweet and warm, into the throats of the red-eyed monsters. Only when that last drop had been swallowed up did the conductress appear, walking amidst the shredded flesh, counting off each passenger the way a butler might inspect a mess left behind from his master's feast. 231, 232. The ceremony is complete, and this journey has come to an end. We hope you had a pleasant trip, and we look forward to seeing you again aboard
the Danube Dawn.
I really like the graveliness she added at the end there. It's really good. It's really good. That was really good. That was a really good intro. What the heck? I'm pumped.
The Danube Dawn.
Headed boy. You can't fool me, game. I know that's a pretty girl under there. I know that's a pretty / handsome boy or girl. Don't lie to me. The boy mutters the word one last time and then closes his notebook and hands it back to the woman beside him.
I haven't been able to read a vampire story since the war started. Thank you kindly, ma'am.
Vampires, of course. Semmelweis is involved. Of course, there's gonna be vampires.
It's just one of many stories in my collection. I suppose it's interesting enough then.
You suppose? It's amazing. And the next train coming into the station is called the Danube Dawn too, you know.
That is really weird. This is World War I. Or like, this is like 1912 or something, right? This is before World War I. So why is this soldier wearing a Stahlhelm? This is not period accurate. I wonder if maybe they reused this wallpaper. No, they wouldn't reuse a background for something like this, I don't think. That's really strange. Why would they do this? I'm sorry, like my eyes are picking it out and I'm like, pretty sure that this uniform is like completely like in the wrong time period. Sorry. As a fan of that time period, it's 30 years too soon. This uniform is like 30 years or like at least 25 years too soon for this. What's going on? What's going on, Blue Pock? You're usually good at these things.
Huh. So it's the same train, isn't it? The vampire's secret base.
Huh. The folly of youth. Not yet able to discern fiction from reality.
Oh. My goodness, this is why children should not be allowed on the internet. They can't discern whether something's true or not. They fall for everything. Oh no, they saw something, they saw a hack, they saw like a lifestyle hack on a YouTube short or like on TikTok, and now they try it out and they've used laundry detergent on their furniture and now their sofa like itches. Now whenever they sit on their sofa, their skin itches because they use laundry detergent on the sofa. He's so avant-garde and got no money for being copied.
Well, it's not like these stories just spring up out of nowhere. I've heard all kinds of them that really happen. At least, I think so. What do you think, ma'am?
I guess during this time period, a lot of girls would, you know, pretend to be boys if they wanted to have more mobility. He blinks his shadowed eyes at the woman, then lowers the brim of his hat.
What I think is of little matter. I simply write what I see. And I see an intriguing story in you.
I really like, what do you call it? The I guess stereotype of like girls in disguise, like wearing a newsboy cap.
May I have your name?
Robuska. My name's Robuska. Pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Robuska. What does that mean? Someone Google, what does Robuska mean?
Robuska. An interesting name. I'll be sure to make record of it. As I said, I'm a collector of stories, and you may just have something worth adding to my collection.
She opens her notebook, her shining pen tracing a line across the page.
I'd love to, ma'am. But you're about to board the train, aren't you? I'm only here for a visit, so it's pretty much impossible I'll ever see you again.
Rubashka shirt or Lyubushka, dear one. Oh. Naruhodo. Wearing a really funky outfit underneath the sweater vest or waistcoat. And what is that? That's very funky.
I wouldn't be so sure.
She spins the pen idly between her fingers and looks up.
Many a great tale started with the impossible.
Vampires on a train, eh? That old tale.
The comment drifts lazily out from another passenger. It seems the tale has more than a few listeners than expected.
Old tale. You heard this story before, sir?
Is that a recorder? Definitely not a flute. Or like, not a standard flute.
No, not precisely. But many like it. Vampires, werewolves, wild beasts, and monsters. It's always the same story about the powerful consuming the common folk. Storytellers have always been good at making their points one way or another.
Mm-hmm. I mean, wasn't Lord Dracul like Dracula, like a metaphor for the greed and the lust of you know, the upper class?
Ah, that doesn't seem like the same thing to me. What do you think, ma'am?
How like their urge to consume just like turn them into monsters. And their complete lack of self-control. Robuska turns to look, but the woman who told the story has vanished. It's like she was never real.
You're young. You'll grow out of these tall tales soon enough.
You really don't think vampires are real?
I'm much too old to believe in that kind of rubbish. I don't see why it's necessary to even put vampires in that one anyway.
Oh wow, the smoke effect. The old man exhales a long ring of smoke. He bends down, rubbing the raw seam where his prosthetic meets his severed leg. Oh.
Of course it's necessary.
Apparently the CM name translates to wild raspberries. Rubus idaeus. Oh, ho, ho. The boy nods gravely, turning toward the direction of the oncoming train.
Think about it. The story's about death, right? And vampires kill, sure, but they also give eternal life. So, say one of the passengers is killed. The vampire can just bite them on the neck, and just like that, they're alive again. Take out the vampires, and now death is a one-way trip. It's way more exciting to have some twists and turns. I mean, where's the fun in a story you can predict from the very beginning?
There is fun in that, if the writer is really good. It's not about being able to predict what happens in the end, it's about seeing how it's executed. Sometimes you can still be surprised. Sunny perennial shrubs producing sweet edible blackberries in summer.
You're in for disappointment looking at things like that. The world is filled with predictable endings, usually predictably tragic.
Yeah. I mean, you know, meet someone who's addicted to drugs, right? And they're probably not gonna have a very long life. Oof. The old man, a half-burned cigarette between his fingers, gestures towards the corner of the station, where a mass of figures huddled together, clothes worn, cheeks red with frost. Oh yeah, remember back during this time, people were really well dressed, even when they were dirt poor. Like if you look at well, the Great Depression hasn't happened yet, but even during the Great Depression, even the bums, the people, even when people could not get any food to eat, they still dressed pretty well. Now, whether or not their clothes were actually clean is another matter, but their clothes were nice. Silent and stubborn, they fixed their gaze on the frozen tracks ahead of them.
Just look at those poor folk over there. They've been waiting here for days. How do you think their story will end? Do you think they have tickets in their pockets? Of course not. But they're hungry and afraid to face the gunfire. So they come here to try their luck.
Wait, was there already a war in 1912? If they're in Istanbul, right? So that means they're in Turkey. Well, this is not Turkey though. This is the Ottoman Empire. Was there a war that Ottoman Empire was involved in 1912? That people are running away from the war? I actually don't know too much about the Ottomans. That's like one part of history that I have a big gap in my knowledge. Standoffish at a glance, but sweet once you get to know her. Prediction. We'll see, we'll see.
But miracles are few and far between in this world.
This guy seems really nice and wise, despite being, you know, a rich person. He's obviously like better off. He's wearing a top hat for crying out loud. And he's got a mustache. But he seems like he's very world weary. Hey there, Aziz. Hello, hello. Good morning. I mean, yeah, good morning. The sun's about to like pop over the horizon for me. There's still a little bit of light where I am. I was really hoping it would snow today, guys. I was really hoping it'd be snow today. We had snow a little bit ago, but like it melted and now we're not. There's no more snow. I want snow, please. I don't like shoveling, but like I like snow. Snow is like one of the things that, how do I say this? In a world that feels so monotonous, right? I feel like it's the passage of seasons that makes you remember that time is moving. Right? You know, if you live like somewhere like tropical, the whole year just seems the same, right? But like, if you live in a cold country that has snow, historically speaking, you had to get on your ass and move it, or else you would starve to death in the winter. I think that's why like people say that there's that like colder countries are where people developed, what do you call it, more executive functioning. They have a higher sense of executive functioning. It was further developed just because of the hundreds of years of, or enough if not thousands of years of like having to deal with the cold so you don't die. Stream chapter 7. Oh yeah, we did chapter 6, not 7. Of course, I will. But I wanted to do this one first, just because it's time limited, and because this one is what do you call it? Because this event is standalone. It's a prequel, right? Waiting for it is since I already catch up with the preview. I remember. Yeah, we'll get to that soon. Maybe sometime in January. You know, chapter 6 was just so incredible that I had to step away from Reverse for a bit. The boy pats his empty stomach, chewing on the meaning behind the old man's words. Oh, he hasn't eaten.
Try their luck. What sort of luck are you talking about exactly?
Now that I look about it, I mean, you're not wearing stuff that's too shabby, but like your sleeves are frayed. Your what would you call this? A shawl? A shawl or a scarf? Your scarf is also, that's not fraying though, is it? No, okay, yeah, that is fraying. I thought that was like a decorative tassels. Okay, the coat is a patchwork coat. You can see like a massive patch here by the elbows. And like a lot of damage on the frayed on the seams at the end as well. Yeah, Robuska does not have money.
I'm sure you're well aware already.
And this old, well-off gentleman is not too well off to not talk with, you know, relatively poor Robuska. Very different from like the rich people these days. I definitely know if you like, you know, are in the rich neighborhoods, the people there, they kind of scoff at your mere existence. The amount of vitriol that like rich people have for poor people, at least here in Canada, is like kind of insane. His withered eyes gaze out over the station, as if waiting a drama soon to unfold.
You're confusing me, sir. Weren't we just talking about stories?
Look forward to it. Me too. The boy bends to brush the dust from his knees. As he does, the crowd begins to move. Ding dong. At that moment, the station bell tolls, and a voice rings out over the din.
The next train will arrive in 20 minutes. Please line up, taking care to bring all your belongings, and prepare your tickets for inspection.
It's coming. The Danube Dawn.
This is my chance.
The crowd rises and surges towards the boarding gate.
Well, I better get going now. I mean, my train is here. God bless you, sir. Whichever god that is.
Whichever god that is. He waves to the old man before slipping into the crowd like a drop falling into the sea. No one notices his movement. All they care about are tickets, loved ones far away, and the train about to arrive, along with a troublesome mission. See?
November 30th, 1912.
It's her.
The Danube Dawn is arriving at...
It's her. She's so pretty. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's my wife. Oh my god, I love her. St. Pavlov Foundation Regional Field Mission Brief.
Vampires. Infection. Manus Vindictae.
This event chapter is so depressing. I think people call depression. I mean, I play Girls Frontline, so I think I know a thing or two about depression. The investigator lingers on the name.
Didn't expect I'd be dealing with Manus Vindictae for my first field mission after the 5th storm.
Oh my god, 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 she's so pretty. She's so pretty, she's so pretty, she's so pretty. Oh my god, please marry me, please marry me, please marry me. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. I love her. Hey there, Alan. Hello, hello. You haven't forgotten this game? No, I have not. Well, so let's... What is that? I forgot she uses floppy disks as her attacks, but like... I guess she gets the floppy disks from the Foundation. I guess they're like standard equipment, but like, oh my god, I love her. I love her dress. I love the corseted, I don't know what you call this dress, the waist belt. Her big tome that she has like the extra padded straps for. Oh my goodness, her hair tied up in a ponytail. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Her fair rosy cheeks. Oh my god, look at those eyes. Why'd they have to make her so beautiful? She has like 4 skins. She has 4 skins. And they even gave her this. Oh my god. Semmelweis winning. Hey Alex, hello, how Semmelweis selling it, yeah. I don't know what she's selling, but I want it.
According to current intelligence, the vampire working with the Manus is set to board this train. I was hoping I'd be able to finish this job with my new teammates. Get this done quickly. It looks like this won't be so easy.
She sighs and draws a communicator from her coat pocket.
Eastros Operation Squad 77. Rendezvous. Train station. Time 1820 hours.
Now see, they definitely didn't have radios like that. In 1912. They didn't even have radios like that in 1945. When would be the time that they would develop like handheld radios like this? At least in the 60s. At the very earliest, like the 60s probably. It's just like, so I mean, I'd say it's like really obvious she's a Foundation member, but then again, she's literally wearing a uniform and she has the badge right here on,
Still no answer.
on her collar.
I never realized the storm could affect people's punctuality too.
I like whatever this is that she's got behind her ear. The folds and pleats are very reminiscent of Foundation uniforms. Also the diamonds. The checker patterns.
Fine. If the train arrives and they're still not here, then...
A lot of tech was possible sooner than it became mass-produced. The beauty of playing his history. Based on the premise of the chapter, I thought he was getting infected by a vampire. Did she not? No spoilers. Don't spoil me. I know I said like I don't care if a story's predictable or not, but this is like one of the few games where I care about spoilers. More and more people stream into the station. The platform heaves with bodies far beyond the capacity of a single train.
Don't push them. Do you even have a ticket?
For crying out loud, the train isn't even here yet.
Also, this train platform is unusually wide. I don't think trains back then had such wide platforms. I'm kind of like talking out of my ass here, but like I don't think the train platforms were this wide. This is huge. Complaints rise, anxiety spreads, the fragile order of the station collapses. A scream pierces out over the din.
No, my ticket.
Grandma?
Sir, please give that ticket back to that lady.
What are you talking about? This is my ticket.
Oh.
Your ticket? You just snatched it from my hand. Everyone just saw it.
The man remains unaffected by her scolding. Did he actually steal it though? Maybe she's lying. Then again, she's pretty well dressed.
Sir, there will be other trains. Everyone will have the chance to leave. I need you to calm down, understand? Our tickets have been specially processed to prevent misuse, so you won't be able to use that ticket.
Other trains? Hey, everyone, listen to me. I have first-hand information. This is the last train out of here. It's now or never. No one's leaving here after tonight.
Oh.
Sir? Sir!
Shouts and children's cries intertwine with whistles and pops of steam, drowning out all persuasion.
You don't know what it's like out there. We could all be dead by tomorrow.
Oh, enough of your blithering excuses. Give me my ticket back now. You can save your heroic speech for... Ah!
Oh my god! He's got a gun! He's holding Granny hostage! Pretty wide train platforms are supposed to be from 1912, supposedly. Before she finishes, he yanks her toward him. Passengers with tickets scream. The ticketless stand silent, numb eyes locked on him.
Sir, please drop the weapon.
Let me in. I'll shoot her. I'll shoot you. I'll shoot everyone.
It's a funny looking pistol. No, I don't really know too much about turn of the century pistols. I don't recognize this one. He clamps her throat and back, like I knew, like what was it? I knew the FN, what was it, the 1910 that they had in chapter 6. The one that the one that, who was it? The doctor used. But beyond that, I don't really know too many. He clamps her throat and backs away, dragging her from the yellow lamplight into the shadow behind.
You really think I'm just going to be a good leadership and go back home to wait for a bomb to fall on my head?
Oh my goodness. What conflict are they escaping? I don't know what wars in the Ottomans at this point. What is it? The Armenian genocide? No, I don't think the Armenian genocide was at this point. Was it? Man, I really wish I knew. I knew. 1912, World War One. World War One has not started yet. World War One starts in 1914. We're not there yet. I don't think. A hollow laugh escapes him, blood rising in his eyes.
No. If I don't get to make it out of here, then no one else will.
And it didn't start in Turkey. It started in... Where did it start exactly? Somebody attacking somebody. It started further up north. It started further up north. Uh-oh. A gunshot splits the air. Silence falls over the crowd. Was it 1912?
Bastard! Get your hands off that lady.
What month is this? I don't think it's been said. Guards rush forward, training the rifles. All we know is that I think this is in Istanbul. And this is a train that goes towards Austria.
Don't make us end this the hard way.
It goes to Vienna. He sneers at the dark muzzles.
Aren't you soldiers busy enough killing each other? You have to come and start roughing us up too?
His pupils shrink. His fingers tighten on the trigger.
Alright, then try me. Let's see who can pull the trigger first.
Alright. I will use the goat.
It seems you're ready.
I will use the goat, and to make this a little bit more even, I will take off this thing. Let's go. 1912, you could travel from train by Istanbul towards Austria, primarily the historic Orient Express network, but the direct service was complicated by Balkan conflicts. Yeah.
Greetings.
Wait, is he a vampire?
This is mine! Mine! I've been waiting 3 whole days!
Of course, with all the crazy powers in this game, they have liberty of toying with a lot of elements.
Budapest is calling! Yes! The safe place! Budapest!
Budapest is in Romania. It's in Romania. It's either in Romania or it's in Hungary. Okay. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Oh, he's delirious.
Hypothermia, hunger, nervous tension resulting in delirium.
Yeah, I do like that. In a world of all this, what do you call it, arcanum, Semmelweis is pretty scientific.
Simply put, he's insane.
What is this guy's deal? Oh my goodness. He looks way better dressed here. Maniacal civilian. He's using oh, it's a broom handle. I love those. It's my favorite pistol. It's my favorite pistol from that time period. Broom handle. Very, very pretty. He looks way better dressed here. Ah.
Agreed. A little surprised. I hope you like a splash of close your eyes. It will all be over soon. Battles have little meaning, save for the prizes to be won.
She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. Oh my god. Sorry guys. Sorry if I'm being a little bit overbearing. Austro-Hungarian Empire. Yeah. Austro-Hungary. If it's snowing and this is Istanbul, apparently it's December, so the first Balkan War is already underway. Okay. Shoot, which one was the first Balkan War? Who are they fighting? Who is Austria-Hungary fighting? Is that like one of their you know, dominated states like trying to escape from the empire already? In the chaos, the shaken hostage is pulled back by platform guards. Because we know this is before Vienna, right? So World War II has not started, or World War I has not started yet. This is before they get to Vienna. So World War I has not started yet. World War I starts at the end of chapter 6. Balkan allies attack the Ottoman Empire is what I'm saying. Oh! See, like, I don't know too much of the Ottoman Empire. I just know they were involved and they got... and everything just went downhill for them. Where's happening considering vampires exist in this setting? In the chaos, the shaken hostage is pulled back by the platform guards. Yeah, who is fighting who? I don't remember.
Are you alright, ma'am? I'm fine, but my ticket. He still has my ticket.
She points toward the culprit.
Out of my way!
He finally shakes off the guards and bolts toward the misty tracks.
Budapest! That's the only safe place!
Budapest, that's the only safe... What am I rating? Heck, I don't even remember whose side the Ottoman Empire was on in World War One. Were they with the Entente? Were they with the Triple Entente? I don't remember. I don't think they were. The ground gives way beneath him. He slips from the platform. The kingdoms of Bulgaria, Serbia, Greece, and Montenegro against the Ottoman Empire. So this wasn't part... This was not the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Okay. I didn't know that Bulgaria, Serbia, Greece, and Montenegro were in an alliance at the time. That's another gap in my knowledge. I didn't know too much about the Balkans.
Take my hand. The train's coming.
Cries, screams, and whistles rise in chorus, nearly drowning the train's steam whistle in the distance. The man stands dazed in the center of the tracks. Oh no, he's about to be turned into hamburger. His legs are bent at obtuse ankles, broken and bleeding. But he smiles. A thick black column of smoke cuts into the dusky sky, rising along with a loud whistle. Yeah, he's already got hypothermia, so he's delusional. And he's injured now, and he's bleeding.
It's the train! It's the Danube Dawn!
Year after year, the shadow of war clings to this land, relentless, unshakable. But still, the Danube Dawn makes its journey, like a dutiful soldier marching alone through rain, sleet, and storm. I see a light moment. She arrives bearing hope for freedom and for life. Second Balkan War will be between those allied in the first, to split the winning from the first. What the heck?
The Danube Dawn. Budapest.
And they just can't share. At last he remembers what he must do and stumbles toward the engine.
No, sir! No!
I made it! Mother, father, Melina!
The train exhales smoke as it nears, headlights spilling dim yellow circles into the twilight. So many soldiers and nobody can grab this dude. I guess they just don't care. The man limps forward along the tracks.
Here's my ticket! Let me in! Let me in!
He cries out, waving the thin ticket in the air. He waves it like a protective charm, like the key to life were in his hand.
I have a ticket!
Ow! They simply let him catch the train. You didn't need to word it like that. The train thunders as it grinds to a stop. Too late. Momentum and weight carried on iron wheels pulverize his flesh, turning him into hamburger. Crushing rage, madness, and fear, everything into the cold steel. Clean up on all 5. The blood-stained ticket slips from his fingers, carried up and far away. The train door opens and a stewardess with an eye patch rushes out in a panic.
Oh my.
Oh. 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 You know, something about train uniforms that is always like, wow, damn. Oh, the pink ribbons. The pink ribbons. Oh my goodness, the pretzel hair. The pretzel hair. The pretzel braid. And like, oh, the pink underneath the glove. What's this? What the? Gremlin Bun, thank you for the raid. Welcome raiders. My name's Yatsuno Hakuya, and we're admiring this beautiful specimen. Are those boy shorts? Oh my goodness, this is I love this character design. This is an NPC, but like, oh my god, it's so pretty. I'm glad you guys didn't come in any sooner, because like we just watched someone get turned into hamburger by the train. No mind. So 2 of those have $T based off of them. Hello Gremlin, hello Volkstein, hello Maiden Snails, hello Skylight. She's super cute. Oh my goodness, have you? Wait. Let me give you a shout out. Have you also played this game before? Do you also play Reverse? No, but it's on your list. I see. Yeah, no, I've not played this game in 2 months, and I'm having so much fun reading it again. Pistol seems to fusion IRL stuff. Austro-Hungarian Styre and in Webley. Oh, okay. But yeah, this game is very historical, and the characters are very, very pretty, and oh my goodness. I'm just not underage, so I don't sound weird, but saying she's cute. Gotta watch out for that, man. There might be minors, and they might post minor things on Twitter. Oh my goodness. The fact that I might see a minor posting on Twitter is in itself a war crime. Let's see.
Everyone, please remain calm.
Clip it?
We need to inspect this scene.
Don't clip it. Don't clip it. Yeah, we need to expect this. Oh, that's a cute book. It's kind of like it's patchworked.
Please, let me in, miss. For the love of all that's good, don't let us die out here.
Well, yeah, everyone's trying to escape a war. Apparently there's, what was it, Greece? Who else was it? Sorry. Apparently, Bulgaria, Serbia, Greece, and Montenegro are fighting against the Ottoman Empire. This is like before World War I, and everyone's trying to run away.
This is the last train you need. Please, you have to help us.
I love the eye patch. You know, I know like a lot of like anime, it's just a massive cop out where like, you know, they actually have they have like a regular eyes underneath there, but I kind of want her to not have an eye. I want there to just be like a hole in there. I'm not weird. The crowd surges forward towards the opening door. The gore and horror that only just occurred is forgotten in their desperation. A roiling mass of faces filled with stark fear and determination, and bodies jostling for position. Meanwhile, the ticket drifts unseen, landing silently before another. Shall I let you check? Oh! Budapest. June? What's this? November 30th. Today is November 30th. Someone Google that. November 30th, 1912. Istanbul. What's going on? I need some background reference. Yet as Semmelweis reaches out to it, she's met by a shadowy apparition. Before she can react, the shadow and the ticket are gone, vanishing into thin air.
A shadow?
I love her so much, Semmelweis. Oh, she's so good.
It could be some kind of arcane skill.
Dear Lord, please send me Semmelweis in the flesh, and I will live or die happy. The investigator scans the crowd in silence, searching for the source of this shadow.
Annabelle, William, come along. We wouldn't want to get lost now, would we?
Wait for me, Miss Dorothy.
Miss Dorothy?
A Class 10 steam engine. When this beauty gets going, it'll run faster than the wind blows over the Alps.
Why is there a British person here? I guess, you know, Britain is still in its primacy.
As a compound engine, you understand? Steam's got to go through 2 stages before it gets pumped out the top.
Not here either. Finding no further clues, her pressing mission returns to the forefront of her mind. She picks up her suitcase and joins the madly churning queue.
Crowd's starting to rush. Not safe to stand around. Excuse me? Coming through.
In the brief moment they pass each other, the investigator spots the blood-stained ticket clenched in the boy's hand.
Please, wait.
He seems not to hear her call, hurrying as if to board, quickening his pace. The investigator attempts to stop him, but the boy ducks. Her reaching fingers brush across the top of the dark felt hat.
Huh? Hey, my hat!
And unsurprisingly, the handsome boy was in fact a handsome girl. Oh my goodness. The felt hat falls away, revealing a girl's face. I love this cliche. All it takes for a girl to hide her identity is to just wear a hat. Is just to wear a hat. Everybody back then must have been blind to genders or something. They'd look at this person's face and they'd be like, hair short, clothes not girly, you know, they're wearing pants, therefore boy. Therefore they must be like not gay, because you get stoned to death for being gay at this point. They just say you're a very metrosexual man or something. Her hair spills free, drifting in the wind. Pale skin, red eyes, and fangs. She's the spitting image of a vampire.
Red eyes.
The girl bows her head, cutting off the investigator's sight.
You're kidding. I only got that hat 3 days ago.
Seizing the pause, she leaps into the throng. In an instant, like a dragonfly into reeds, she disappears into the crowd. The investigator steps forward to grab her sole piece of evidence, a hat, plain and unremarkable.
A vampire disguised as a normal person, though far from perfectly. They could add her picture to the big book of vampire faces back at headquarters.
They have a big book of vampire faces. If nothing else, it tells her that the girl values a clean getaway over her disguise. Hey, maybe she's not a vampire. Maybe she just happens to have red eyes and fangs. Actually, I should probably watch the trailer for this event. It'll probably give me some more setting.
In the light of the blood moon, they rise and stride under the veil of the night. Freely, they live without fear of death. For through blood,
they live forevermore. Because blood is life.
Blood is life.
Oh, okay.
The Danube Dawn.
Ladies, gentlemen, please remain calm.
I love her
Train
voice.
whose ticket
So cute.
anyone would die
She's so
to
cute.
get. We've received intelligence that there's very likely a dangerous vampire on board. Your assistance is vital to our investigation.
Nevermore.
I'm afraid I can't help you. Investigator Semmel Sweep. Ask around and you'll get 100 different stories. None of them real. You're chasing a fairy tale.
Well, I have heard rumors.
A vampire? That's right! Dracula! Dracula!
You haven't a clue.
Oh, that's the person
The
in
true
the beginning.
secret aboard this train. Stir any memories?
As the night fell, and the last slivers of light gave in to the darkness,
Ooh.
their cries faded, and the blood of those sorry passengers trickled, sweet and warm down the throats of the red-eyed monsters, until every last drop had been swallowed up.
We look forward to seeing you again.
Robusta trailer? I'd have to watch it on my browser, right? Let me look it up. We can watch it now.
So, she's the vampire everyone's been talking about? Uh-huh. That's our boss, all right.
Have you really not heard her story? Well, guess I'll just have to tell it again.
Deep in the forest, the castle stands tall, where you will find the vampire's hall. Sharp fangs, pale face, there goes Nicola, and of course his younger brave sister Rubuska.
I don't think she's a vampire.
Blood, the shadow in the night.
She's too whimsical.
Returning them to life. Eyes red as blood, a shadow in the night. Darkness and demons, but her no fear or strife. They feast on blood so they may live forever. She plays her keyboard when the light is drowned. She raised up her last one from underground. Danky Monday when we're spread far and wide. Go to Rubuska, the vampire brave and kind. Broken homes, broken souls, they beg, she casts a spell to rebuild their lives and raise to one rebel. Eyes red as blood, a shadow in the night. The dead were awake in a joyful reunion. Eyes red as blood, a shadow in the night. Just as they used to, their souls danced ever on. Vampire!
This is way too whimsical.
The brave, kind of generous vampire Rubuska.
This is way too whimsical for the
She resurrects her
content.
home come the next full moon. She'll live forevermore and to see her soon, for she cared for
mustn't get too close to the candles. You're not crying, are you?
Oh my god! They're gay!
A mighty vampire like me never cries.
Okay. So instantly I know from that Rabuska is going to suffer horribly in this event. Okay? I just know from that trailer that Rabuska is gonna suffer horribly. Okay? Rabuska's gonna suffer horribly in this event because they do not give us whimsy like that for no reason. They do not. God sends his worst trials to his strongest soldiers. Thanks for reminding me of the trailer. Thank you very much, Emmy. Thank you. Hey there, Zeth. Hello. How are you doing today? Bold prediction. No, it's not prediction. Alright? I simply know. Top secret field mission. What's not written in the field mission manual is the real norm. Let's see, the Danube. Something 13. Top secret. Multiple investigation records indicate that during the past 3 operation cycles, exact dates in the encrypted attachment, abnormal arcanum traces were consistently detected inside the Danube Dawn, the international train running between Istanbul and Vienna. These energy patterns closely match the activity signature of a known beyond entity, the vampire. Meanwhile, a series of unexplained deaths and disappearances have occurred along the train's route. Preliminary examinations show that the victims suffer blunt force trauma and displayed tissue mutations of unidentified form, differing from the pattern of known vampire infected. The upper division suspects direct contact with a new strain of vampire. Threat level has been classified as severe. All evidence suggests that the presence of an anomalous vampire aboard the Danube Dawn, either active on a periodic cycle or as a vampire infected with atypical traits. Squad members are to prioritize personal safety. Mission objectives based on the performance level. Level 4 investigator Semmelweis is hereby assigned to Danube Dawn. Objectives include board the Danube Dawn, confirm authenticity and number of vampire entities, observe their activity pattern and assess passenger threat level. Investigate whether vampire activity correlates with newly observed vampire infected along the train's route. Record any newly discovered strains, their traits, and behavioral patterns. Collect direct evidence of collaboration between Manus Vindicte and the vampire. Investigator Semmelweis is to return to rendezvous with 4 members of Istros Operation Squad 77 after Danube Dawn docks at Platform 3, Station G, 6:20 p.m. local time, November 30th, 1912. They will supply all mission-critical resources and equipment. OSP, on-site procurement. St. Pavlov Foundation, November 2nd, 1912. Alright. I want to get more of the stewardess. She's so cute. She stumbled, but on what? The thread of fate. Prophecy. It's not a prediction and it's not prophecy. It is future knowledge. The full weight of the earlier travesty finally hits the crowd, as shrieks and shouts of horror divert the attention of even the most desperate. With one exception, a small and slight figure that darts between the gawking crowd.
Phew, didn't follow me. Alright, guess I'll just board here.
Oh my god, she's so pretty. She's so cute. She's got pink blush. That's a little rare in this game. And her skin is really fair. Yeah, I don't think she's a vampire. I think she's just an albino. I'm gonna go with her just being albino. And playing along with all these like vampire stories. She exhales through her hands, though her hands tremble on her knees. The adrenaline fades, and rising against it comes the ache of overlong hunger. Her head feels like a weightless balloon.
A little longer yet, Rabuska. There'll be food for days on the train. All you have to do now is get on.
She presses her belly, slowly straightening. Oh yeah, trains during these days probably had food cars, right? There she is! Oh, she's so pretty. And she's dealing with all these people. Ooh. She slips her hands into her pockets, blending into the line, and glances at the flustered young stewardess. At the train door, the stewardess spreads her arms, pleading with the agitated crowd.
Please, wait a moment while our attendant confirms your identity.
I've waited quite enough. Thank you very much. Let me aboard this instant. You saw the chaos those peasants raised. A living nightmare, I tell you. And I certainly don't wish to experience it again.
Rich people, why are they like this?
I understand your concern, Madame Sonia, but we must follow the train's regulations. Now, if you just wait a moment longer.
Her face burns red as she stands helpless between passengers and the carriage.
Have you lost your other eye, too?
Whoa! Lady, you did not need to go there.
My ticket was snatched by that belligerent fellow who tumbled onto the tracks. Everyone can attest to the fact.
Jeez! You did not need to go there. And Granny out for blood.
Now I beg you to skip all this unnecessary rubbish, else I will be forced to write to the Railway Administration. I'm sure they'll be very much interested to hear about this little incident.
Please, Madam, if you just wait for another moment, I'll go and ask my superior.
She's trying to blackmail her. Maybe she's the vampire. Despite their difference in size and in station, the little stewardess is able to hold back the agitated woman with a single hand. I like strong girls.
What a crass little girl you are.
But like vampires don't age, right? So I don't think Sonya's a vampire.
I'm
more like a demon. More like a witch. From within comes a woman's voice, deep and grave in its authority.
I'll take care
Maybe
of this.
I'm the vampire. Maybe I'm the vampire. I've got silver hair, you know, and pale skin. And you know, you can't see them, but I've got fangs. The uniformed woman with the patchwork face approaches the door. Oh, holy. Is the stewardess really short, or is the conductor like really freaking tall?
Who's that?
That's the vampire. On instinct, the girl takes a few cautious steps back, avoiding the frightening visage of this new figure.
Oh, don't waste our time. I don't care who explains what. Who are you?
The solution to your problem.
Stitches, scars. Oh, you're that conductress everyone has been talking about. As I explained, my ticket has been...
Her shrill tone softens, now touched with nervousness.
I've been made aware of this situation. These tickets are made with an arcane process. No one will use your ticket without your consent. Attempts at ticket theft are a familiar thing.
Expressionless, the woman glances into the most unremarkable corner.
But we have never lost a single ticket.
The girl's instinct for danger has never failed her. She turns at once, ready to move. Too late.
Ow!
Her right foot feels weighed down and she is all at once pulled to the ground. A faint stinging buzz of electricity flows beneath the girl's feet, as if holding her there. I love the idea of something really powerful working some mundane job, like a train conductor, or janitor or like just someone who's like, you know, elevator operator, just like doing some really mundane job, but they're actually like super powerful. I really like that.
That stings. This her arcane skill?
A thought flashes through her mind. No, there's the PTSD. 1 step. 2. The footsteps grow
The
closer.
arcane processing on the ticket will lead us to its location. It's close.
Okay, stay calm, Rabuska. Nothing to panic over. Do what you always do. It's worked so far.
She inhales sharply, lips curling into what she hopes is her sweetest, most flattering smile, then turns her head.
Ah, good evening, my fine lady.
Oh my gosh, she's turning on the charm and...
Good evening, miss.
It's Frankenstein's monster.
I'm not feeling so good.
Please surrender the ticket. It's in your left trouser pocket.
How do you... I mean... What ticket?
A ticket for the Danube Dawn. Bilet za vlak. Train ticket. Understand?
What is this? I'm going to assume this is... Arabic? I don't know what this is. Turkic? Turkic, not Arabic. Turkic. This is Turkish. I'm going to assume this is Turkish. Bulgarian. Oh. Bulgarian? They're in Istanbul right now. Why Bulgarian?
Miss.
Does she know where she's from? What? Her tone falls like a sledgehammer, pinning her into place.
All right. I didn't steal it. I just saw it floating in the air. You know, finders, keepers, and all.
Her body lifts as her collar cinches tight around her throat. The conductress hoists her up with a disturbing ease. Sure, they are in Istanbul. Personally, I think they were in Romania, but no proof.
Huh?
Oh yeah, that might be true. She stares in disbelief at her swaying shoes, her emotions struggling to catch up.
Take the ticket. It's in...
Left trouser pocket. I know.
I love her voice. She's so pretty. She's so cute. Oh my god. I'm falling in love. The stewardess approaches with a cheerful smile, reaching a hand towards her waist.
Hey! Put me down! Get your hands off me!
See, like, I usually I really like characters with silver hair, and pale skin, but like, Rabuska, she's a little bit of a girl failure.
That the mouth has a habit of running off. Should I sew it up for you?
Yeah, you're real good at that, aren't you? Faint runes shimmer at the tips of the conductress's fingers. The girl wisely clamps her mouth shut.
Coins, a red bottle, a few strips of cloth, and a flute. There certainly is an awful lot in here. Is this some kind of magic pocket?
I love her voice. I can't stop saying it enough. The stewardess searches the instructed pocket. As she does, she leans in close to whisper to the girl's ear.
Don't worry. The conductress won't hurt you. We just want to retrieve the ticket. Found it! Madame Sonia, please take a look. Is this your ticket?
She gestures to the carriage. A frantic passenger hurries forward and takes the blood-stained ticket.
Oh, yes! This is it! Oh, thank goodness you found it!
The woman cradles it in her palms like a prayer. The girl falls limp like a rag caught in the wind. A few coins, a bottle, some strips of cloth, and a flute. All the possessions to her name. Her luck has run thin, not that she had much to begin with.
I'm just hungry. So hungry. I never meant to hurt anyone. Rich people always find a way to get onto these trains. I just thought that maybe I could get on to have a meal.
She swallowed her last protest.
You've got your ticket back. So how about letting me down? I'll see myself off.
There you are. What sort of trouble have you gotten up to this time?
A familiar, if unexpected savior emerges from the crowd. The dark-haired, dark-eyed investigator strides forward, paving only a passing, if meaningful, glance to the dangling girl.
Good evening, conductress. Would you mind letting her down? This is my assistant.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Semmel is here to save the day. She's so lovely, she's so charitable. Oh my goodness, I love this woman so much.
May I ask what sort of inconvenience she's caused?
She sets the wayward hat back onto the girl's head. The girl freezes, then immediately understands. Eyes wide beneath the brim, cheeks flushing red. Okay, that's cute.
That's right! I'm Rabuska, her assistant. What took you so long, boss? I couldn't find you anywhere. What with all the snow?
She doesn't buy it. Corvus lowers her to her feet, studying the two odd figures, so unalike in accent, dress, and bearing.
Assistant.
Oh. Frankenstein's not so bad looking herself. What is up with these patched up books? I guess that's not a book, that's a clipboard, isn't it? That's terrifying. What did you do with that? Oh. 2 stopwatches. It's a really, really fancy cape. Tassels. Oh, it's the green color though. Color of toxic dyes and chemicals. Love it. Oh, her eyes are like... They're like gold colored. Not even gold, they're like pale clay colored.
Yeah, we're on a very, very important mission. But we got separated.
We've wasted enough time. Let's go. And don't forget your ticket this time.
A brand new ticket is pressed into Rabuska's hand. Wait, she just had an extra ticket on her? Once meant for one of the presently missing members of Squad 77, it now belongs to her.
If you cause trouble like that again, I won't hesitate to punish you, in line with the proper regulations.
Sure. Thank you.
I wonder how they get separated. She nods rapidly, clutching it tight, casting the investigator a confiscated glance.
I see. In that case...
Like, in Vienna, right? They're not together anymore, so I wonder what happened.
On behalf of the crew of the Danube Dawn, I wish you a pleasant journey.
Yeah, I bet so many people... I bet if other streamers are playing this game, they'd just be like repeating mommy over and over here. But I won't, because I'm not like that. Not even a bit. She dips her head, businesslike.
We're running late now, and the snow is getting heavier. Come aboard. If there are any other matters to discuss, let us do so in the warmth of the train.
Oh dang. Look how ornate the interior of the train is. Look at these tray. Oh my goodness, look how ornate these trays are. The candles, the lamps. Oh my goodness. And the benches. And I get cushions too, and throw blankets. Passengers file aboard, excitement in their eyes.
How splendid.
this train is more luxurious than I ever imagined.
Well, she was a luxury express once upon a time. I heard that during the Golden Age, each journey she took was like a social event in itself, filled up to the brim with nobles and celebrities.
The investigator scans the crowd, but it seems her reinforcements are nowhere to be found. The communicator remains silent, no reply.
It appears I'll have to finish this mission myself.
I guess they all died.
It's not all bad. At least I'll have a little bonus waiting for me when I get back to the Foundation.
She offers a soft sigh before turning her sharp glance back to her first catch of the evening, mid-slink in a second escape attempt.
You're going the wrong direction, Miss Rabuska. Our seats are this way.
Of course they are.
Didn't you want food? You're on the train now, so... Why are you trying to run away? Gosh. And Rabuska's just like all the other girls that I've ever met. You know, you bring them on a date and then they're not, it's not even 5 minutes in and they're already running the opposite direction. Typical. The girl scratches her head, feigning awkwardness, but her eyes shoot to the investigator's hand now firmly grasping her arm.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I never would have gotten on board if it weren't for you. I really don't have anything to repay you with, though. Tell you what, when we get to Budapest, if you still remember me...
Not so fast, Miss Rabuska. I have some questions for you.
The carriage goes utterly silent despite the commotion of boarding. She follows the other's eyes now locked on the conductress and stewardess standing together at the end of the carriage. Are they gonna give, like, you know, the whole, like, shebang, the in-flight instructions where they, like, tell you where the you know, the life jackets are and the seat belts and, you know, how to not die in the event of a plane crash? I mean, train crash.
Welcome aboard the Danube Dawn, operated by Vienna Pannonian Railways. I am Corvus, your conductress, and this is Ima, your chief stewardess.
Corvus? She's a crow? She's a raven? Oh, we might be related then. And Ima. Ooh. This is like good cop, bad cop, man. But actually, like, Corvus is probably secretly good cop too. Corvus is probably secretly really sweet as well.
The Danube Dawn travels from Istanbul to Vienna, a journey of a little more than 800 miles, with stops in Nika and Budapest.
Wait, only 2 midway stops?
Due to an unfortunate incident at the station, our departure will be delayed until after dinner while we cooperate with the local government's investigation. As an apology, we have prepared a substantial meal for every passenger.
Yay! Food!
Free food!
Her eyes flash bright. Her stomach quivers with anticipation. Don't eat too fast or you're gonna get sick. She steadies her trembling fingers and masks her weakness with a smile.
I see you have a particular interest in food.
The investigator smiles at her.
You're welcome to my meal if you'd like.
Semmelweis, you can't be feeding strays like this. They'll follow you around, and they'll attack you if you stop feeding them.
But in return, you need to sit here and stay out of trouble. Do we have an agreement?
Well, I mean, it is tempting, but...
The girl blinks.
Why are you doing all this? I'm just an ordinary girl. Why do all this for me?
Girl, there's nothing ordinary about you. You talk like a valley girl from California. You talk like a girl from Los Angeles. In 1912. In Eastern Europe. In the Balkans. There's nothing normal about you.
I'm not keeping you, if that's what you're thinking. You're free to go anytime.
She leans closer and lowers her voice with intent.
That is, if you really are a normal girl, as you claim.
Oh my god, sound like you can't talk like that. That's like flirting.
That conductress is sharp. If she figures out you're not my assistant, it may be difficult to convince her not to throw you out. And to top it off...
Around them, the rich, the powerful, officers and writers each settle into their seats, lively chatter filling the carriage with anticipation.
I don't think this train is anywhere near as safe as it first appears.
Is that only two? Is that the second note? This is so well written. Oh my goodness. The pacing is just, so good. It's not nearly as dry as Girls Frontline. Girls Frontline has its own stuff that's good about it, but it can kind of drag sometimes. The actual like reading of it can sometimes be boring. Legend's Tale, an untold or perhaps all too familiar story from the past. The Danube Dawn was once the Versailles Palace on rails. If you don't know the Versailles Palace, that is the palace in France that I think it was like created as a way to bankrupt all the people who worked on it so that they wouldn't go around fighting wars. It's a famous place. I don't know if the Versailles Palace still exists to this day or if it was destroyed. I don't remember. But it was very much a very, very, very nice place in Europe. Very, very, very beautiful and massive building. Gliding along the banks of the Danube River, from Istanbul to Vienna, silverware clinked a harmonious tune. Vase violets glistened with dew, and even the stokers carried themselves with poise of Habsburg courtiers. At least, this is what they believed. But the glory days didn't last. Once the roar of cannons had grown louder than the whistle, it was abandoned, forgotten in a warehouse. Wait, forgotten? Later, Vienna Pannonian Railways pulled the train from the warehouse and refurbished it, stripping away the last threads of velvet and cramming seats in hard enough to turn your back straight. I'm sure it's compared to today. Have you been on the Toronto trams? Have you been on a Toronto bus? I don't know if it'd be enough to make your back straight. And hell, if having a straight back's probably good for your health anyway. The silver tableware disappeared. Oh yeah, we don't get those on planes anymore either. People kept stealing them. I still have my Japan Airlines what, butter knife from what, the year 2002? My parents probably should have stolen more, honestly. French cuisine vanished from the menu, and flavorless beef stew took its place. The train now resembles an aging gentleman in an ill-fitting tuxedo, clinging to the last shreds of his dignity. And then there was a missing conductor, Mr. Herman. With the pale face, hollow eyes, and drooping mouth, his very presence reeked of morbid neuroticism. His dress, however, was pristine in every aspect, from his uniform to his pocket watch, chain aligned perfectly with its buttons, to the gloves which never left his hands, not even while eating. That's kind of gross. None would ever saw him sleep. Like a ghost, by midnight he would wander the train, inspecting every carriage. The Danube Dawn was his home. He knew every passenger's quirks, every worn cushion, every stain on the windows, or so the passengers claimed. That is, those who remembered him. One night 3 years ago, while passing a fog-drenched stop near Budapest, the conductor vanished, swallowed by the mist, gone without a trace. Yet a story still circulates among the passengers. The vampire on the train took him. His body was hidden in one of the cars, and his eyeballs embalmed and nailed to the ceilings of the cars. Of cars 1 and 10. Ew. so that even in death he may keep watch over his beloved train forevermore. Okay, thank you very much, Utu editor. Bon appetit. You must have patience, madame. Dinner arrives, and the tension eases. They hunch over the trays to eat, drink, and chatter. Laughter rising and falling. Also, I'm eating, by the way. Sorry if I'm pausing too much. Of course, there are a few incidents.
You call this beef stew?
Oh. Oh.
I truly am sorry, madam. I'm afraid the war has limited our ability to procure supplies up to our usual standards. It may taste slightly different.
I'm so sorry you have to deal with this, Ima. I'm so sorry you have to deal with this. And this is the lady who said you're gonna lose your second eyeball. I'm so sorry to deal with this. I personally think you look very lovely with the eye patch. In fact, you might even be better without your old eye, you know? You might be even better off without it. I think you look lovely.
Slightly different. This is a boiled cowhide in a thin gruel.
Lady, there's a war going on. She slams her knife and fork down in anger.
It's always for this and for that with you people. Excuses piled on excuses.
You are disgusting. There are people dying, but of course their lives have no meaning to you. Even though your whole foundation is built on the people who have to die. Okay.
I paid my fare, the same as usual. I deserve the service I've come to expect.
Wouldn't you say that's a touch harsh, Mum? There's people out there getting shelled to kingdom come, begging for any scraps they can get.
Ha! Is this what you Brits do? Stick your noses into a lady's business and levy pointless accusations? Don't you have something better to do with your miserable little life?
Damn.
Perhaps you ought to try feeling the sun on your skin, or, I don't know, cooking a meal that doesn't taste like wet socks.
Man, Grandma's just... Grandma's ready to fight the war herself.
Oh, that's rich, you...
The gentleman flushes red and rises. A stifled giggle sounds behind him. A woman sits behind them, scribbling purposefully as they speak.
What are you doing, Mum?
Me. Just recording what I see.
Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous! She's gorgeous. The mole! The big hair! The mole, though. The mole. The mole. It was... Oh my goodness. What are these called? Juliet shoulders? They're massive. Holy. These shoulders look so massive. They seem kind of... How would you say? It feels like it seems like it'd be really hard to move around in these. Not gonna lie. And oh my goodness, look at those, the cuffs. What do they call these? These little spider webs things. They look really cool. But like, oh my goodness, her bow. It looks gold leaf. How about like a leaf made of gold? Damn. Man, lady is gorgeous. What's that? Is that a recorder? What is that? The editor closes her notebook with grace.
Train clash. Beef stew sparks national conflict. Lady accuses British gent of abominable cooking.
She's a reporter?
Or perhaps battle at the dinner table. One woman's rage over beef stew.
Oh, she's got those sly eyes. Got those sly, foxy eyes.
Don't let me stop you. This is all excellent material.
Wait, that's... It's not a mic, that's her lipstick.
Journalists.
Man, someone keeps sipping in the background. Yeah, I'm talking more than usual, so I should drink more than usual too.
That I am. Though I'm primarily an editor. But I write reports whenever a good one comes along. Call me Verity.
Oh hey, we just read a report from you.
If you have any interesting material, especially about arcanists, please contact me. I will pay accordingly.
I don't think this lady cares about money. She doesn't care about being paid. She's all about vanity. The pair falter, unable to reply, and return to their dinner. The quarrel now soothed leaves the stewardess effusively grateful. They're just like, okay, this person's too weird for us. Let's just sit down.
Thank you ever so much, madam.
Right, she's so pretty. Oh my god, why did they have to give her pink? They'd have to give her pink ribbons. If it weren't for the pink. That's where they get you, it's the pink. Maybe try sipping on some Canadian Crown Royal. Oh, Crown Royal is really good. I love Crown Royal.
Don't you worry, poor thing.
The editor props her head in one hand, turning to watch a passenger feasting in the corner.
At least someone's enjoying the meal.
I haven't had food like this in forever.
We love our orphans. The sight of food, real food, melts away the girl's anxieties. She's gonna get a stomach ache. The speed and ferocity with which she eats is startling, yet the investigator spies a curious inconsistency. Good table manners.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, so maybe she was well raised. And then maybe she came from a good family and she learned etiquette, and then she became an orphan. Actually, isn't that what happened? Rubuska's trailer was speaking tall tales of her reviving her dead family on a full moon. Vampires don't revive the dead, though. That's not what they do. They turn people. I don't remember if vampires can actually, like, revive dead people.
It's Semmelweis.
No, it's mommy. It's Semmelweis, but you may call her mom. She's adopted you now. It's too late. You are now her daughter.
Has anyone ever told you that your eye color is very unique?
Ah, Semmelweis. She can read the room and she can talk around the issue.
Yeah? Thanks.
And instead of going, are you a vampire? She's like, has anyone ever told you your eye color is very unique? I think that's what thralls are sometimes, but people often come up with new powers for their version of cryptid. Oh. Robuska lifts her head, eyes shadowed by her brim, unusual eyes.
You were saying that this train isn't as safe as it looks.
I don't think she's a vampire.
do you say that, exactly?
I don't think she's a vampire. She presses her hat lower.
People rarely match their deeds to their words. They may say one thing, but I found their true motives to often be much darker. Anyone could be a danger. The passengers, the conductress, or even...
The spy could be him. It could be me. Or could even be... Ah! Her tone is not forceful, falling short of accusation. Still, Robuska cannot help but make her case. Hey OBK, hey, what's going on? How are you doing today? You're late. Or rather, I'm early, but if I'm early, that means you're late. How's it going? Me too, when people say I'm too nice. Yeah, and it's not a good thing.
Miss Semmelweis.
You can't be too nice.
All I am is a hungry kid looking for food. Look at me. How could I be a threat to anyone?
Sometimes you gotta just be really mean, just so people don't say that stuff to you. See, I want to be nice all the time, but people say that I'm a people pleaser when I'm like that. So, occasionally I do things that are out of character for me to maintain normalcy by like being mean. I was out getting Wendy's. Oh, Wendy's. What'd you get? It's sad though. I just avoid making jokes at someone else's expense, and it's unusual to some. I guess it depends on like how close you are. When people get a certain amount of closeness, it's expected that you drop formalities and niceties to show vulnerability, right? I guess like me and Semmelweis share that same problem. It's hard.
You did take that woman's train ticket, yes?
Her voice is gentle, but her words piercing.
Well, yeah, I took it. But I hadn't eaten anything for 4 days. I needed to do something to survive. I didn't mean to do her any harm. I figured maybe they'd let her on anyway. And then we'd both get on and there would be no trouble.
4 days. Yeah, I kind of want to see what's like underneath her rags. See how emaciated she is. How many ribs can I see? The girl flushes red. Semmelweis holds her stare, as if already knowing the truth and waiting for a confession. Because, like, what is it? Malnutrition was rampant during these days. It's still rampant these days, but, you know, not in Europe. Not even in the Balkans. At last, she allows a smile to slip from her face. I know a nurse who'd do multiple 13-hour workdays on one meal. Crazy that she made it work. Yeah, women are kind of crazy in that they can eat less and burn less than men do. Men are really inefficient. We burn just by existing. We burn more just by existing than women do. And they've got like cycles going on with their hormones that make it... Actually, no, women, I think they're just built to be able to retain food, like nutrients and fats, because, you know, babies. And there's all the hormone cycles that deal with all that other stuff. It's kind of crazy. As a guy, I could never understand it. For me, it's so hard just to not lose weight. It's hard for me to not lose weight. I have to eat like so much. Makes sense too. Size difference and muscle density difference. Sounds like a skill issue. Flexes muscles. Okay, sure. All right, fine.
No one can blame you for trying to survive in these conditions. At the very least, you weren't the cause of any harm.
I mean, if you ask the old hag over there, she'd probably blame you a bunch for trying to exist and breathe the same air as her.
But there is one thing I'm curious about. How did you reach that ticket earlier? It was your arcane skill, wasn't it?
Okay, Robuska's growing on me. She's growing on me. Her silence is the answer. Realizing her slip, she stiffly changes the subject.
People rarely match their deeds to their words. Then what about you? What are you doing here?
I'm here to investigate this duplicity.
She sidesteps the question, producing a folder from her briefcase.
But our arrangement was for you to answer the questions.
Yes. She draws out a white slip of paper.
Have you seen this pattern before?
What am I looking at? Is that a sword? Is that a... something being shattered? Is it a knight? Manus? What is this?
Yeah. Yeah! I've seen it. Maybe in a market? Or on a wall somewhere. I might be able to search my memory more carefully. That is, if you let me go later.
It's the Oropathy. Oh my goodness. How's Enfield so far? I've not touched it because I'm afraid. I'm deeply, deeply afraid. What if I actually like it? Seeing the future, eh? The girl eyes the symbol again, as if thinking hard, but the facade drops.
You're quite clever. Unfortunately, your acting skills could use a little work, which means I already have my answer. You're not one of them.
It looks cool, but I haven't played new games in a while, so I can only hope it does well, yeah. I mean, I can't even maintain the games I'm already playing. When was the last time I played Wuwa? She frowns bluntly.
One last question. How familiar are you with vampiric legends? It's often said that their eyes have a peculiar quality. Just like...
She meets the girl's crimson eyes, catching a flicker of panic.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Girl, you sang like a 2-minute long song, like ballad about yourself being a vampire. We have the receipts.
Excuse me, madam. A moment of your time.
A voice cuts the tension. At the far end of the carriage, the conductress raises a hand, beckoning the investigator.
Stay put. I'll be back soon. Do exactly as a good little assistant would do. Understood? Vampires aren't the only dangerous things that may lurk on this train.
Sure thing, boss.
After warning her assistant, the investigator rises and makes her way toward the conductress. The usual double baconator. Oh.
That girl is not your assistant.
What are you talking about? She is. Look how cute she is. Oh my goodness, don't say that about my assistant. She's adorable.
Save your explanation. I doubt you've known each other for more than half an hour.
The conductress leans against the wall in what must, for her, be a supremely exaggerated gesture.
I wouldn't have expected you to probe into matters of passenger privacy. I believe we should abide by certain basic humanitarian principles, even during wartime. Wouldn't you agree, conductress?
This makes me nostalgic for Kekkai Sensen. Oh. I remember Kekkai Sensen. Suss out cryptids in that too.
If you were an ordinary passenger, as you claim, I wouldn't have probed. But you are from that foundation, correct?
Her gaze falls on the badge at the investigator's chest.
That badge with the black and white print. Wherever the foundation shows up, trouble follows.
No, the trouble was already there.
No need to be nervous, ma'am. I'm just on my way to Vienna for a little holiday.
Aboard an express train bound to pass through a war zone. You must take your vacations very seriously.
The investigator sighs and pulls out her Foundation ID.
St. Pavlov Foundation. I'm sure you'll find my identification is in order.
St. Pavlov Foundation. Investigator Semmelweis.
The conductress returns the card without a change in tone.
I see. Is there anything that I might do for you, investigator?
We've received intelligence that there may be a dangerous vampire on this train. I could use your help in the investigation.
She cuts straight to the point, stating her mission boldly and without restraint.
A vampire.
A grim shadow passes over the conductress's face.
You're chasing fairy stories. If you ask around, all you'll get is 100 different stories, none of them real. I can't help you chase a myth.
She returns to the sofa, picking up a pair of knitting needles. Shouldn't you be running the train?
Please have a seat, investigator. I hope my handicraft doesn't bother you.
She's knitting! Oh my goodness! Gap Moe. Oh my goodness. But aren't you the conductor? Why are you not at the front of the train? Why are you not running the train? The train is moving, is it not? Or has it not? Or maybe the train hasn't left the station yet. She's pretty good at this, though. That looks pretty nice. I'd feel honored to receive something like this. Oh my goodness.
What are you working on?
A scarf for Ima.
Oh my god! She's mom-coded. Oh. That's adorable. Semmelweis steadies herself, forcing her eyes away from the flickering needles.
I've been tasked with verifying the authenticity of this intelligence. However, your attitude...
Semmelweis is like, what the fuck? A thought flashes through her mind.
You mentioned that you've seen this badge and pattern before. Was it someone you met recently?
I have worked on the Danube Dawn for many years, investigator. I have seen everything, except a vampire.
The conductress lifts her eyes from the tight stitches to meet hers.
I see. Then let's presume you're telling the truth. It's understandable it would be difficult to imagine something you've never seen.
The investigator leans forward.
According to our intel, vampires are extremely dangerous creatures. Once bitten, death is a near certainty, regardless of whether the victim is human or arcanist. Those few who survive become what is known as infected. They're like a bomb with a broken fuse. No predicting when they'll go off. Therein lies our problem, conductress. We believe one such vampire is hiding somewhere on this train. There's no need to exaggerate the threat this may pose to your passengers. You aren't going to turn a blind eye now, are you?
Conductress, the station staff said they want to confirm something in person with... Huh?
Okay, so the train isn't moving yet. Slow train. The two women sit facing one another, their expressions cold and serious.
Oh, am I interrupting something important? My apologies, I'll just...
Oh, she's so adorable, she's so adorable, she's so adorable.
Wait. I'll go with you.
The conductress sets the scarf on the sofa's edge.
Excuse me for a moment, investigator. It's an administrative process for the passenger who fell on the tracks.
Administrative process. She stresses the words.
Let's go. Best not to keep them waiting.
She leaves through the open door, her stewardess trailing behind like a lost duckling. Oh, it's adorable. Semmelweis watches the guards on the platform, studying the movement of their lips.
Our supervisors need an answer. The train can't depart unless...
Are they trying to blackmail her? I suppose it isn't unheard of in times of war. A long stop could prove helpful to my investigation.
Unexpectedly, the conductress does not resist the guard's demands. Instead, she produces a badge.
Oh, so you're one of us.
The standoff ends. A faint smile creeps over Corvus's face.
Could the railway be working with the army? No, then this conversation wouldn't be happening. Is she handing him a badge?
Then, as if sensing her eyes, the conductress suddenly turns to the window. Oh, some shady business. Her smile collapses in an instant.
Perceptive, aren't you?
She leans back, watching as the conductress and stewardess disappear from view. On the steps of the train, the conductress halts and waves her hand briskly.
Alert the station to begin sanding the tracks. We're departing soon.
Sanding the tracks? Is that how they got rid of ice back then? Sanding the tracks. Oh, we might take a while to get through this story. This is long. They're not only sealed in archives. Whose nightmare? Browse records. Excerpt from the Vampire Beyond Entity file. The vampire is an extremely rare beyond being, bearing a strong resemblance to humans, yet with several defining traits. Its skin is noticeably pale, its iris is typically crimson, varying in depth with its tolerance for blood intake. Anatomical studies confirm that blood functions as a key of energy sources. Vampires exhibit a compulsive craving for blood, particularly that of highly active animals. Key traits: bloodthirst. Vampires' obsession with blood often triggers bouts of extreme aggression and heightened tracking ability, showing acute sensitivity to the scent of blood. However, certain reports suggest that blood is not their sole means of sustenance. A rare few can resist bloodthirst altogether, or survive on alternative food sources, like without dependence on blood. Photophobia. Vampires exhibit a marked physiological aversion to sunlight. Prolonged exposure to strong daylight causes irreversible tissue damage. These entities cast no visible shadows or reflections, whether upon water, glass, mirrors, or polished metal surfaces. Vulnerabilities. Ordinary physical attacks are largely ineffective. Only bolts forged from metals refined through specific alchemical techniques, most notably pure silver, can inflict permanent injury upon them. Vampire infected. When a vampire bites or exchanges bodily fluids with an individual possessing innate arcanum affinity, there's a high chance of conversion. The infected undergo so-and-so hours of violent physiological and psychological mutation, with a 93% mortality rate and over 96% incidence of mental instability among survivors. Those who endure the process ultimately become the infected, gradually gaining the creature's biological traits and mastering its arcane skills. Intelligence suggests Manus Vindicta is conducting ongoing experiments to convert ordinary humans directly into vampires, The success rate of stability of such transformations remains unknown. Disclaimer: both vampires and their infected derivatives are officially classified by the Foundations as the Beyond, distinct from both humans and arcanists. Distinct from both. I like how zoomed in this is. Usually these little chess pieces are like viewed from a really tall, you know, diorama. But here they're like really up close. The Midnight Piercer. Woo-woo. Join us in our waltz along the banks of the Danube. I always thought it was a Danube. We're off. With a sharp whistle, the train surges forward, chugging with growing speed at the black expanse.
Phew, the train is finally moving.
Okay, this is way too fast. The background is moving way too... This is not a high-speed rail. What the heck? The train should not be moving this quick. This is way too fast. Hearts long held in suspense settle, lulled by the rhythmic sway of the train. If that was anime, that would have been terrifying.
Now, what to do when I get to Budapest?
Come on, eh?
First, eat a lot of kapama.
Guys, what's kapama?
No, wait. First things first, find a job, then kapama. Find a job so I can eat kapama so I can work harder.
The girl draws her kaval flute, fingers brushing the tiny cracks.
Mama, will the kapama in Budapest taste as good as yours?
Aww. She looks out at the rolling mountains in the distance, seeing a lone figure rolling amongst the spire. The figure dashes through the graveyard, over cold fields, beneath a sagging sky. Her silent film is suddenly pierced with sound, a scream that only she can hear. I might end this stream a little
Whatever
earlier.
happens, I'll do my best to stay alive. I promise, Mama.
Yeah, I might end this stream a little bit sooner than usual just because I did not sleep last night. I had trouble sleeping. But we'll go for as long as we can. The girl sniffles, putting the flute away before taking a quick look around the carriage.
Miss Semmelweis won't be back for a while, right?
I'm here to investigate this duplicity. One last question. How familiar are you with vampiric legends? Vampires aren't the only dangerous things that may lurk on this train.
She did pay for my beef stew and lard cake, but she seems really obsessed with vampires. No, the sooner I leave, the better.
She jumps from her seat, hesitates, and then drops 2 coins on the table. Yeah, they look at these and they say, oh, these seats are too straight, but they don't look that bad, honestly. And they're cushioned, too. And you even got cushions and throw blankets, so... Yeah, maybe it's not the seat of luxury, but like... hand-carved wood. Made of real hard wood, and not like plywood. I think this is like... it's better than anything you get today.
Forgive me, Miss Semmelweis. I'll repay you. Someday. Cross my heart.
Where are you going? We're in a moving train. Resolute, she turns back, searching for another refuge. It was a luxury train, now run down. Yeah, even run down, still pretty decent. Oh my god, adorable! Oh my god, 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 you poor little child, my lovely little daughter. Oh my god, can I adopt her? Can I adopt this little creature? Oh my goodness, she's adorable. Oh, you can't, this game can't do this. You can't do this. This game, it can't keep doing this to me. It can't. It can't.
I'm lost. I can't find my friends.
Oh, your friends? On a train like this? Were you coming here along with... I don't think their friends are people. What's the likelihood that, you know, you're gonna be boarding a train together with people you know of your own age as a child?
I'm sure you'll find them sooner or later. It's not like they were thrown off the train or something. So, just keep on searching. Go on, you can do it.
The girl hurries to leave, but her hem is caught.
Please help me. I don't know where I am.
Her sobbing echoes so loudly that people 3 carriages away prick their ears. At last she plays her trump card, removing her hat to reveal her fangs and crimson eyes.
Stop crying. I'm a vampire. If you don't stop, I'll bite you.
Yeah, she's definitely not a vampire. She's definitely not a vampire.
Really?
Kid's not afraid at all. You're so... what do you call it? Robuska is so lacking in an intimidation factor. No fear and no disgust. Only curiosity, innocent wonder.
Aren't you afraid of me? I'm a red-eyed vampire. See?
She leans closer, pulling down her eyelids.
Wow, your eyes are so pretty, like rubies.
Oh, what a sweet child.
Rubies? Never heard that one before.
She flushes red, caught off guard by the compliment. Guys, I can fix her.
Rubies, or maybe the red roses of Damascus.
Roses? Sure they are. Roses that never wither.
I can fix her, guys. I can fix her, you know. We can fix up her clothes, give her a makeover, you know, fix her hair up, you know, straighten it up a bit, and cut it so it's like even length. You know, we're gonna make her feel pretty. We're gonna make her feel as pretty as she really, truly is.
Tell me more. More of these good things about vampires.
Oh god. She reminds me of a friend of mine. The way she talks. She reminds me of a friend of mine. Oh god. I'm dying. The girl circles her while jumping up and down like an excited puppy.
But Miss Dorothy doesn't let us read vampire stories. She says they're, made up believe. I don't care though. I think they're amazing. Don't you?
This girl's a little angel. She's an angel. I know what it's like to do that about someone. Good times. Do that for someone.
So, I read them myself. The pure-blooded vampires are the strongest, and they live in big, big castles. You must live in one too, right?
Sure I do. Now that you mention it. maybe I can tell you all about my glorious ancestors.
Robuska coughs slightly, claps her hand, and recounts her proud history.
Ahem. Long, a lot of longs ago. Back in the earliest times. A most amazing ancestor of mine gave some invaders a good beating.
Lord Dracul?
Yeah, that's right. He was the famous impaler known as Dracula. Arnold the Fifth.
You know, let's just go with that. Okay. Alright, sure.
Dracula!
My great-grandfather Arnold lived for 155 years. Then, he took a wooden stake to the heart and bled to death.
Then, how old are you?
Name's Ravuska. I'm 14 years old.
She's a baby.
I'm 214 years old.
She quickly corrects herself.
Yep, I've already lived 200 plus 2 times 7 years. But I'm still young for a vampire of my lineage.
Now, the question is, how much of this is she bullshitting and how much of it is real? The young girl speaks with fervor, reciting the stories from memory. Because it seems like they're setting her up to be, you know, fake, not real vampire, but maybe she does have some actual connection to vampires. Stories that rise up from endless snowy winters, silence, a blazing hearth, her head on her mother's lap, eyes drifting shut. Fangs soaked with blood, moonlit nights, and dark castles, she begged her mother to tell those wondrous tales again and again. Maybe she is a descendant of vampires. Until her voice grew faint. And the little girl drifted into blissful sleep.
Vampire?
Oh no! Children gather as if drawn by unseen magic.
William!
Wait, I guess like she's here with the teacher and maybe there's school kids all being brought aboard the train. A school trip? A field trip? The lone bird finds companions at last.
You're here! This is my new friend, Rabuska. She's a vampire.
Okay, whoever did her voice is really good because that's a very convincing child voice. Like, holy, that's actually really convincing. Who did they hire for this?
Wow, a real life vampire? Wow. Oh.
Famous last words, huh? What do you mean famous last words? Excited voices fill the air until a boy steps from the shadows, scorn written on his face.
How do you know she's a vampire, huh? You don't have any proof.
Yeah. Does she look anything like the ones in the stories? She does! Her eyes are red, like rubies.
But when Uncle Henry was sick, his eyes went all red, and you said he was a vampire too. Remember? Miss Dorothy even scolded us for being rude.
That's his bloodshot.
Don't listen to him. You're a real vampire, right, Rabuska?
Of course I am.
She flusters, now determined to defend the honor of her kind.
You want proof? Then here it is. I'll show you what a real vampire looks like.
She's adorable. She makes a performance of strolling under the light.
Take a look. Can you find my shadow?
Shadow? Wait, you don't have a shadow.
Shadows accompany every child, an identical twin matching the movement of their hands in the darkness. But Rabuska stands alone, as if the light itself goes straight through her. as though she was never bound to its law, never part of the world it illuminated. Interesting. I still don't believe it, though.
Exactly. We vampires don't have shadows.
I do not believe it. Maybe she's a descendant of vampires, but somehow I don't think she's a vampire.
Vampire! Vampire!
Maybe she's like a very thin, like, vampire. Demi-vampire. Like, she's just like, has the barest bits of what a vampire is. The children cheer louder and louder, clapping with glee.
Whoa! She really is a bona fide vampire.
Bona fide.
Told you so.
Her pride is short-lived. Another challenge soon follows.
So, you're a vampire. Then you must be brave. How about the scary conductress? Have you ever talked to her?
Conductress? I mean, more than just talk. She's actually one of my best friends. You think she's scary, huh? I'm telling you, she's big, but she's slow. If it weren't for me...
The children watch with rapt attention.
Wow, you're like a boss. Our boss. Boss! Boss!
She feels almost dizzy with that. Oh no.
Well, if you insist. All right, fine. I'll be your boss.
Looks like you're having fun, best friend.
A rumbling voice cuts through.
Yeah, you heard all that?
We heard you the moment we entered the carriage. How wonderful to see you all getting along.
I love this woman. I love this girl. Oh my god.
Big but slow. Is that right?
It's just a game.
Play as you like, but don't block the aisle.
Oh.
Sure thing, old pal. We'll, make sure we do that.
Are these your new friends, Miss Robuska?
The stewardess examines the gaggle of children surrounding Robuska.
Not just friends. They're more like, familiars. Right, everyone?
Robuska sniffs, proud of her new followers.
Exactly. We're the familiars of the great
Ahem. This place is too crowded. I must have a larger castle. You hear me?
She changes the subject abruptly.
When we get there, I can tell you some more stories about that.
That? Oh, that.
Oh my goodness.
New stories.
They're all so precious. The noise fades, and the carriage returns to calm.
How lovely it is to see Miss Robuska making so many new friends.
And they said I can fix her.
I'm almost a little jealous.
Most likely actual kids. Yeah, I can fix her. I can fix her. I can set her on a path for success in life, you know? She doesn't have to do any more of this whole trying to sneak onto trains to get food thing. That's terrible. They did hire a child for August. Oh my god, August is so baby. I'm gonna assume Aima's a little bit older than Robuska. At least. Maybe a year? We'll say she's 15. I'd be surprised if they made her, like, older than 18.
You've never had many friends. Is that why?
Hell, Corvus probably isn't even that old. Like, they say she's ran this railway service for years. But I don't think Corvus is even that old. She's like 30 tops. Aima sneaks a glance at her, hesitating.
It's about time we headed back. Miss Semmelweis must be waiting.
It is. Let's go.
Before leaving, the stewardess casts a final worried look at the mischievous passenger, remembering her shadowed smile. And those impossibly brilliant crimson eyes.
Robuska.
Hmm? What was that? Dang. I was already in love. Innocence sealed away. Sweet, warm dreams of yesterday. Forever lost. Annabelle's diary. Outside, it's as dark as if someone had spilled a whole bottle of ink. The glass window reflects me and little William sitting opposite each other. I bet he's not really asleep. The kerosene lamp on the tables casts shadows on the wall. I stare at them, hold my breath, and clutch my teddy bear tight. The train clatters along the rails, like someone's chasing after us. Chasing us away from Istanbul, away from Uncle's house. When Miss Dorothy was packing our clothes, her hands were shaking so much she couldn't even fasten the buttons on my shirt. Her face was pale as paper. Did a child really write this? This is too well written for a child. Lips pressed tight, as if the moment she opened her mouth, all the awful words trapped in her throat would come flying out like cows. She just said, "Children, hurry, come with me." Everything happened too fast. I didn't even have time to pack all my dolls. Jenny, Jack, Nina. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you with me. Where is this train taking us? Budapest? Father's home? Will there be a warm fireplace there? Sweet Dobos cake? The smell of roses? I've already forgotten what father looks like. But he must be tall. Tall enough to protect us, like the heroes in bedtime stories. The powerful, brave, amazing vampires who only appear at night and vanquish everything in their path. If only a vampire would really come, they'd drain the blood of all the bad people and protect good children who behave. So they'd surely scare away whatever's hiding in the dark. Whatever it is that makes Miss Dorothy's face go pale. I keep praying silently again and again. I believe the great vampire will come to save us. Oh. 4.5 friends. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly take your seats. The shadow play is about to begin. The train rocks as it plows through the winter storm. The investigator lets her vision glaze over the scene beyond the window, still pondering the meaning of the conductress's badge.
She handed it over so naturally, as if she had done it countless times. Plus, it appears she's encountered someone from the Foundation before. I am forced to conclude that our conductress is hiding something from me.
She pulls a pocket watch from her coat and flicks it open.
They've been gone for a while now. Well...
Then she looks around the room. Thanks to the conductress's fine administrative processes, every file is simple to find. From timetables to station logs, everything is within reach.
These files are just sitting out on the table. Do they have no sense of confidentiality? An easily laid clue is often a trap, though. This could be bait. Better act cautiously.
The investigator shakes her head, casting the thought aside.
I apologize for keeping you.
Corvus enters and returns to her sofa. Her loyal stewardess follows in behind. She takes stock of the room, confirming that nothing has changed since she left.
Aima has placed your luggage at your seat. No need to worry. Nothing has ever gone missing from the Danube Dawn. You've waited for some time. Where were we?
Nothing has gone missing, but people have died. I guess people don't count. People dying doesn't count as going missing, I guess.
The Foundation, your vampire, and this investigation you mentioned.
To rule out any threat, I need to verify every passenger on board, carriage by carriage.
The investigator shifts tactics, speaking more directly.
That would be controversial, especially in the midst of this war. I fear it may cause unnecessary disturbances. I'm sure neither of us would like a repeat of the incident from before.
I apologize, but my mission parameters are clear. You've misunderstood my intent. This was a notification, not a negotiation.
In that case, I will need to see some formal authorization. I won't allow someone to disturb the peace of my passengers just because they claim it to be necessary.
She arches a brow, certain that the investigator doesn't have the authorization.
I fear that authorization is still little more than a draft on their desk. The joys of bureaucracy. But as you seem to be a fan of red tape, if you refuse to cooperate, regulations state that it is within my power.
She pauses to draw out the effect.
To stop the Danube Dawn.
Well,
Stop
she
the
didn't.
train.
She didn't like that.
No.
She didn't like that at all.
Indeed. I am fully within my authority to stop this train at any time to conduct an investigation.
I understand, but it could inconvenience our passengers.
Just the passengers?
Such a cute look. Which one? They're all adorable. Even Frankenstein. But yeah, I'm especially though. The pink really just adds the girliness to it, even though it's like a... She's wearing like a very, you know, plain uniform. The bulging here at the gloves with the pink, along with her pink bows and her pretzel hair. So adorable, so adorable. Ima opens her mouth, then closes it again, glancing at the conductress. Corvus stands and pats her on the shoulder.
I see.
Happen to really adore the pink since it adds the daughter feel, yeah. Mom here is kind of stoic-faced, but like, she's actually really sweet. I like her.
I have one stipulation. That my stewardess and I accompany you during your inspection.
As you wish. I assure you the process will be carried out with openness and transparency.
If the purpose is likewise open and transparent, yes.
Naturally, conductress. I have told you everything. As far as I'm permitted, at least.
The investigator maintains a practiced, businesslike smile as she extends her hand.
There's no time to lose. Let's get started.
Yeah, I'm feeling really sleepy, so I'm just gonna start coming closer. Yeah, I'm just gonna start coming closer, and we're gonna turn this into an ASMR stream because I am really sleepy right now, and I don't want to speak loudly. So we're gonna shift energies for a little bit. We're gonna shift energies for a little bit. Oh, no, not that. Different one. There we go.
Glad we could come to an agreement, conductress.
Announcements, explanations, records. Their cooperation continues smoothly.
How many carriages left?
Except the locomotive, the brake van, our compartment 2 registered, and this one we're registering.
12 minus 3, then minus 2, then minus 1. 6 carriages to go.
Okay, so there's 12 cars in this, or 12 carriages in this train. Semmelweis answers with a subdued smile.
Conductress, Miss Ima, I need your help. 2 of my students have gone missing.
They've been abducted by vampires. A worried lady approaches, concern evident on her brow.
Please remain calm, madam. How long have they been missing? Could you describe them in detail?
The 2 of them are about this tall. The little girl always carries a doll with her, and the boy has short brown curly hair. I lost sight of them in the dining car about half an hour ago. Seems they've taken this train as some sort of playground.
Conductress, they sound like the little boy and girl we met just now.
I really like her voice. She notes down each description carefully, attentive to all the passengers.
Ah, Robuska's familiars. Look behind you, madam. Are these your students?
Following the conductress's words, all eyes turn to the children at the back.
After the glorious Count Arnold V came my grandfather, Savanovich. Grandfather Savanovich brought the whole family north of the Danube and built Argesh Mill. Argesh Castle.
Argesh Mill.
He lived to be 165 years old.
She's basically just like supplementing, like from her actual family. So maybe not a castle, but they did have a town. A mill is no small feat. Oh, they're all tuckered out. The girl eagerly continued her tales, unaware and unconcerned that her audience has drifted off to sleep.
William, Annabelle, you can't go messing about yourselves like this.
Dorothy, can't you see the kids are asleep? Do you know how much work it took to get them to go to sleep? What are you doing? The governess storms over, skirt swaying wider than usual, appearing almost like a bowling ball, rolling down the aisle.
Miss Dorothy? Uh-oh.
The children jolt awake, Annabelle springing from Robuska's lap. Oh, she was sleeping on her lap. That's adorable.
Annabelle, you get back here right now! You should know better than to associate with that kind of company.
Oh.
That goes for you too, William. Come on, quickly.
Oh, what did she mean? Guys, what did she mean by that? What did Dorothy mean by that when she said that company? What did she mean by that? Is Dorothy racist? I mean, it's 1912, of course she's racist. But does she hate poor people? Does she hate vampires?
That that kind of company?
Does she hate the gays? I mean, it's 1912. Of course she hates the gays.
Is she talking about me?
From her sharp gaze, Robuska realizes a difference in their clothes. A hand lands on her shoulder, breaking her thought.
We meet again, old pal. We're here to register your information if you might spare the time.
If I said I couldn't, would you let me go?
I suggest you do a thorough check on her background. I suspect she could be a trafficker.
No, Miss Dorothy. I was lost, and Robuska helped me.
How many times have I told you? You are a young lady of a certain stature. It won't do to get too close to this riffraff.
A very short stature. She needs to be protected. Ooh, riffraff. Guys. Hey guys. Guys, I think I can fix her. I can fix Dorothy. I can make her let her hair down. Just leave it to me, guys. I'll fix her racism.
Riffraff? Hey lady, what do you mean?
Apologies, madam. But this is just a simple passenger registration. No need to worry, Miss Robuska. We just have a few simple questions for you. Let's see. What are you?
Sorry. Ima, you can't just ask that. You can't just ask someone what they are. Those are some deep psychological, you know, there's some deep psychological baggage you don't want to spring out there, you know? How can you, we know better than that? Just because you're tired doesn't mean you can get away with lying. What do you mean lying? Well, it's not what it means. What do you mean lying? I would never lie. I can fix her. I can fix her. I can't fix Ima. She's perfect. She's perfect. I can't fix her. You know, I can't give her back her eye. I mean, I could, but why would I want to do that? She's perfect the way she is. Dorothy, though, I can fix her. I can fix her. You know. I can make her happy.
I'm Robuska.
Or at the very least, I can make her mad, but mad with me. I can have her redirect all her rage at me. Her husband. She straightens her back and speaks firmly.
Sorry. Perhaps I wasn't clear. I mean your lineage.
Lineage? Oh, sure. I'm Thermanikian.
Guys, what's Thermanikian? What is Thermanikian? What is Thermanikian? When was the last time you went to a romantic... You can't just ask questions like this. What the hell? What the hell? That's like asking someone like when they were last in love. You can't ask those things. Come on. Let me have some decency. I can't just wax on about my romantic heists.
Let's hurry this along. Not your name, nor your place of birth, nor gender. Arcanist or human?
Oh, then I guess I'm...
That's crazy. That's so... Why are you bullying me like this? So for all you know, I have a girlfriend of like 7 years. For all you know, I've had like a girlfriend that I've been dating for 7 years. That didn't occur to you now, did it? Of course not.
There is no third option.
Well, how do you know? All right,
The girl falters, eyes dodging, but it's William that leaps to explain.
She's our vampire boss. Of course she's an arcanist.
Silence, William. Who taught you to say such things?
Oh.
How pervy you are. If you somehow found someone to match your fake, we'd have heard babies by now. Well, how do you know we don't have babies? How do you know, like, I'm not, you know, I haven't fathered like 5 bastards. You don't.
I was just messing around with the kids. Didn't you ever play make-believe when
Why
you were
Dorothy
young?
of all people?
Vampires, werewolves, Rusalka.
Stressed out, high-strung women are like totally my jam. High-strung older women who are like, their eggs are drying up. They're like, that's my jam, you know. Oh my goodness. Oh. This is so terrible. Kids. Nobody clip this shit. Nobody clip this. Nobody clip this.
I did not.
I'm being silly, okay. I'm allowed to be silly sometimes. The conductress coldly interrupts her.
Given these extraordinary times, I'll ask that there be no more such make-believe on the train.
It's because I want to protect the kids, okay? Protect the kids from her wrath.
I won't do it again, I swear.
She lied as naturally as she breathed. She exhales, but Annabelle, now awake and confused, speaks up.
But you are a vampire, Rabuska.
The air stills.
You don't have a shadow. You showed us. And real vampires don't have shadows, right? Vampires are really, really strong. And Rabuska is a good vampire. So, you should all be nice to her.
She gathers her courage, standing firm even under the governess's glare. Her voice quiet, but sure as she challenges their attitude. The crowd looks down to the finely embroidered carpet beneath the girl's feet and fails to find her shadow.
She's right. She really has no shadow.
Uh-oh.
You call this messing around?
The patchwork conductress takes a step forward, her towering figure making the children stumble back in fear. Her hand rests once more on Rabuska's shoulder, firm yet proper.
You're going to have to come with us. I'm afraid that Danube Dawn's security protocol dictates an immediate closed interrogation.
That's not being nice. She's a nice vampire, so you have to be nice to her. Didn't you hear Annabelle? She was very clear. She's a nice vampire, so you have to be nice to her. The suspect's testimony. Danube Dawn, passenger. Therminikian, arcanist, vampire. I'm gonna Google what Therminikian means. It doesn't mean anything. Okay. Check your Discord for your Christmas present. That's crazy. I'm streaming right now. Oh god, it's a clip. Oh no. I'm not gonna look at that. I'm not gonna look at that. They tie her up? Damn. That's a weirdly evocative rope.
Are we done? This isn't funny, you know?
What's her purpose on this train?
I'm going to Budapest to find a job. Let me go!
Do you have any companions aboard?
Vampires don't team up. People are too scared of me.
Are you a vampire?
Yeah, I'm a vampire, okay? But so what? I didn't do anything.
She hangs from her head, her whole body radiating defeat.
She doesn't bear any signs of Manus Vindictae's rituals. She may indeed be innocent, but can't rule her out for definite yet. Best to be safe.
Semmelweis returns to the conductress's side.
I've checked her over. She's not a threat, nor is she my target.
Then this isn't any ordinary vampire you're searching for.
I'm not at liberty to say.
You hear that? She says I'm not a threat.
Soon she perks up again, a hint of color returning to her face.
But, according to regulations, dangerous creatures like vampires should be contained in such situations.
Huh?
It's for the safety of all passengers. A hungry young vampire in an enclosed space like a train is always a risk.
Why are you so scared to watch it? It came from your mouth. No.
No, don't lock me up. I'm not even hungry.
This is not a request. It's a notification. You've already admitted that you're a vampire.
Vampire, vampire, vampire! Yeah, I'm a vampire! So what?
Her ruby eyes seem ablaze with fury.
Have I bitten anyone? Have I sucked any blood? Have I hurt even a single person? I don't understand you people.
You people.
Always putting everyone in boxes and then treating them differently just because you put them there. It's like your brains are all square or something.
You're the one who told everyone you were a vampire. Oh, what's going on? I got twigged, I got twigged, I got twogged. Hi. Hi, Twog, how's it going? Hi, Twig. Hello. Hello, Speed Gamer. Hello, Cass. Hello, Rallyan. Hello, Simply Snowy. Hello, Bot Mailer. Yeah, you people. What the? Hi guys, my name is Yatano Hakuya. I'm a Sun Raven, and today we're reading a story about vampires on trains. Hello, Crystal Pine. How can you know me? Don't tell anyone. Don't let everybody know about our romance, okay? Hey there, Twig. Hey.
1 minute we're friends, and then the next you're tying me up. All because of these boxes you're so obsessed with.
Hey, Twig. Hey, Kitten. How's it going?
It's because of these boxes, these stupid labels, that this whole war started. Why I have nowhere to go.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Kitten?
Now you can't wait to do the same to me. Then fine, go ahead.
Tears begin to streak down her face.
I'm a vampire. Everyone hates me. Go on. What are you waiting for?
See, guys, I told you, I can fix her. I can fix this child. I'll make her happy and, like, not develop horrible mental illnesses. I can fix her. I can fix her horrible self-esteem and her trust issues. Just leave it to me. Why are you playing a game about my family? Your family are vampires?
Follow your rules. Pierce me through with the stick!
Dang. These two grown-ass women are like, what the fuck is with this child? What the fuck is this child doing? The vampire lore is inescapable. Oh no, Haki, you're getting a bit too tired now. She's a child, brother, man. What happened to Dorothy? Who?
Goodness, Robuska. You.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, damn, this girl's... she's got issues. The carriage is silent for a moment. The passengers stare at the girl as if seeing her anew. The conductress loosens the strings that bind her.
Apologies. We had to tie you up to prevent you from...
Aha! The weakness is revealed. Take this! Ha!
What is she doing? Yeah. Robuska the First. All hail Robuska the First. Alright, we're gonna find out whether she really is a vampire now. By fighting her with a vampire. So that clip that happened about 5 to 10 minutes ago, no, you should not, because it doesn't exist. It's not real.
Greetings. Not bad, assistant. You almost got me.
Huh. You're not so bad yourself. Acting like you care, and then the next second, turning against me.
The only way to discover vampires is to fight them with vampires.
Well, you want a problem? I'll give you a problem.
Alright.
Agreed. Our blood will burn.
Oh, hello, my shadowy friend.
Rotten luck.
That's not a vampire I'm familiar with.
That was certainly a choice. Trust me.
Get off! Let's dance with the shadows.
Rotten luck.
Do I want to let her use her ult? Sure. Go ahead and ult.
Now, give us a big smile.
That was weird. I don't think she's a vampire.
I hope you like a splash of red. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon. All right, Robuska. Calm down.
Your struggle is pointless. I suggest you stop it.
Pointless? Ha! Clearly you haven't met my teeth. Let me go!
All I need to do is link it in chat, brother man. All you need to do is not do that.
Battles have little meaning, save for the prizes to be won.
I didn't even get a good bite in!
This girl's so goofy. Resistance is futile. The conductress pins her down with ease.
You're brave. Bold even. But you're not going anywhere. For now.
Let me go! Let me...
I'll leave her to you, investigator. The Danube Dawn is not a detention center. We have no obligation to take care of your travel companion.
No, you say futile like a Hollywood villain. What are you saying? What are you talking about? A minor nuisance, nothing more. A minor! Oh no! If it were not for her missing teammates, the investigator wouldn't mind playing chaperone for a day.
But perhaps we could offer a personal favor to Miss Semmelweis.
The steward is silent until now, finally speaks with a strange note of eagerness.
I'm sure I could find an empty room to take care of her. I mean, keep an eye on her.
Oh, see, Ima's thinking what I'm thinking. She's thinking, I can fix her. She's thinking, oh, vampire, dangerous. I can fix her. I can fix her.
The train will arrive at the border checkpoint later today. She can stay with us until then.
She's like, oh my goodness, this girl has so many issues. I can fix her. Semmelweis lets out a steamy, meaningful breath, resigned to this course of action.
I appreciate your cooperation.
Wait, what about what I think? Where are you taking me?
What about what do you think? Sensing the girl's unease, Ima gently takes her hand.
You can stay in my room, Ruby. There's an extra sofa stuffed with goose feathers. It's ever so soft. You're welcome to have a rest there if you're tired.
Ruby? Come to think of it, that sofa does sound tempting.
Call it house arrest.
Man, Robuska talks just like one of my friends.
Allow us to escort you.
The two figures march down the narrow train corridor. It's supposed to be pronounced with the emphasis on the first syllable. Emphasizing the second syllable is how villains say it. What, you mean feudal and futile? It's for dramatic effect, okay? One dangles by her collar, the other nearly scraping the roof. Together in an inseparable, uncanny whole.
Watch it! You're pulling my hair!
Girl, your hair is already extremely unkempt. We gotta give you a haircut.
I'll bite you! All of you! I swear!
If you ignore the faintest bit of noise, that is. Yeah, you know, Robuska is not a real vampire. This is a real vampire. Oh my goodness, she's so pretty. We love you, Semmelweis.
Sew them with deerskin, place them into the stone coffin, and then seal the coffin with lead and iron. Huh. All those pains like the preparations for some dreadful recipe. Still, it's worth studying.
My goodness, Semmelweis. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is a Semmelweis after she becomes a vampire. And in the current story, she's like...
Oh, welcome. You appear to have come in a hurry.
She's not a vampire yet. You know, she's not a vampire yet. But soon she will become a vampire. Soon she will become a vampire. Oh my god. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, back to the story.
I have nothing against
Oh, yeah.
psychiatrists. If only they would stop prying. Always bragging about their mental strength, forcing their help onto others, and perhaps worst of all, carrying that mirror with them. If they stop doing all that,
Yeah.
I may just come to respect them.
She doesn't like mental health professionals, but you know, I don't like doctors either. So fair enough. Alright, back to the story. Okay, number 7. Operations Manual 101. The Danube Dawn is designed to serve all members of the public in the Danube Basin. They had to go extra on Semmel Weitzel. Yeah, they really did. He even gets a Shadow Panther. What's a Shadow Panther?
This is illegal, you know? Criminal! Let me out!
She clashed with Kakanya. If you have played the roguelike mode, Kakanya flashbanged her, right? Kakanya flashbangs everybody. The Wendigo girl. There might be a Wendigo. Lexi, you can't fix Semmelweis. She'd hate you if you try it. Why do I need to fix perfection? Semmelweis is already perfect. There's nothing to fix. Panther that's made of shadow. Oh.
Let me out!
The girl shouts, pressed her right ear hard against the door, desperate to melt into it. Why do you need to get out? You're in a luxury suite. The footsteps grow fainter, echoing down the empty hallway.
Phew, finally gone. All right, Babushka, what's next?
This girl, like, just enjoy and sleep and rest. She pulls a metal trinket from her rags and brings it to the lock.
Think this lock will stop me, eh? You're going to have to try harder than that.
Where are you gonna go? Ne, doko e iku tsumori? Kono kokyū desha. もう離れたらどこ行くの? The door opens only to a sliver, just wide enough for a ruby eye.
Okay, coast is clear. Ha! Easy! You've done it again, Babushka.
She plants her hands on her hips triumphantly. Only one more step before freedom.
Ruby?
Man, she's already given her a nickname. I'm so in love. She already gave her a nickname without her permission.
Where did you come from?
Ima gestures behind her. As the door swings open, the small stewardess is revealed, standing in place. She was waiting for her behind the door. Caught off guard, Ruby freezes. She doubts her chance to talk her way out of this one.
All right, I'm caught. So what? You going to report me to your boss?
Shh. Oh my god, she's doing this. Shh. Shh. Quiet. The stewardess presses a finger to her lips and winks at Robuska. Oh, I didn't realize you were that type of character. I didn't realize you were that type of character. Oh.
Be quiet, or they'll hear you.
I didn't realize you're the type that likes excitement. You're the wild type. Oh.
Are you afraid? I can smell it
Oh,
on you.
What? What the? Ima, you were a different breed of person, aren't you?
Afraid? Clearly, you don't know me. So, are you going to tell them or not?
As long as you don't go running off, I won't.
Why is she talking like that? Whoa. She's flirting so hard. She checks the hall and I can't read.
So, why are you here? Where's the conductress?
They're in the break van. Miss Semmelweis needs to check over some files. Don't worry. Anyway, it's a bit dull all alone in here. Why don't we have a chat?
Oh.
Come. Sit next to me.
Oh wow. I was like, yeah, I'm getting a piece of that. Yeah. I'm getting laid by the end of the night for sure. Oh my goodness. Ima reclines on the sofa, patting the space beside her. Oh my goodness, Ima's top. Ima's a top. Ima is topping. The girl glances at her dark palms and ragged cuffs.
My clothes are kind of dirty. I don't want to mess up your sofa.
Really, I don't mind.
Warm words don't reach her. She stays rooted to the floor.
Then how about...
The stewardess claps her hands, then seizes Robuska as if inspired.
Let's get you changed. Then you can join me without a worry.
She's skipping right. She's skipping right to seeing her naked. Oh, okay. Understood, understandable, Ima. Damn, I wasn't... She's really aggressive. Ima may be small, but she's definitely a top, yeah.
Wait, I didn't... Ah! Lord, you're strong.
No, you are just malnourished.
Not this. Or this one. Found you.
Oh wait, no, she might actually be really strong. Oh my god.
Oh.
See, I said I was gonna fix her, but like Ima beat me to the punch. Ima already beat me to the punch. She's already in the process of fixing her. You know, even somewhat fixed her hair. Like, still really raggedy and like, you know, a lot of loose ends and like it's all the lengths are like really weirdly cut. But damn, this looks nice. This looks really good. This looks really good. She's got a lot of scrapes and cuts on her arms. I wonder where those are from.
Oh my, you look wonderful.
Gotta go generate some harmonies. Alright. See you later, Mail.
Does it fit?
Oh, it fits you splendidly. I hereby declare that these clothes are yours to keep.
Oh, she's dressing her in her own clothes. She's blushing. She's giving her these clothes. Ima's in love.
Really?
God knows how long it's been since she's worn clean clothes. Red and white stitching traces arcs across the hem of her skirt. She chokes back words, trying to believe what she sees.
Thank you, Ima. Hold on. Why don't you have a mirror in your room? You've got so many clothes.
Good time zone mail. The stewardess shyly touches her eye patch.
Oh, I don't much like mirrors. My eyes aren't very pretty.
No, your eyes are beautiful. That's not true at all. Your eyes are magnificent.
What are you talking about? I mean, your eyes? Looks good. More than good. Well, in short, you're good through and through.
Oh dang, she's in love back. Oh, it's over. It was over for me before it even began. Damn. You know what? It's fine. I'm cheering this on. Ima and Ima, you go girl. I'm just gonna watch here like a voyeur. I'm just gonna sit in my cuck chair and amuse myself. She scratches her head, gaze sliding to the pile of garments stacked nearby.
I used to have a closet like yours. filled with silks, cashmere, corduroy. All kinds.
Corduroy was a worker's garment.
Did you buy all these clothes yourself?
Oh no. Most of them are from a family member. He said that life as a stewardess is as boring as our uniforms. So, whenever he goes off on a long trip, he buys me new clothes. That way, no matter how far apart we are, I always feel like he's right here with me.
Aww.
Family. Boring. By the time I was your age, I'd already been halfway around the peninsula all by myself.
Oh. Is Robuska older than Ima? Or is Robuska still role-playing as 214 years old? Aki getting cucked. I hate to admit it, but it's happening on screen.
Goodness.
Who could have seen this
wonderful.
coming?
But I think my life is rather pleasant too.
Who could have seen this coming? The game with lesbians everywhere would have more lesbians in this event. Who could have seen that coming?
Every day, the train welcomes new passengers, all bringing their own stories. I can travel without ever having to leave. And the conductress looks after us. I know she seems stern and maybe a little angry, but she's truly lovely underneath. And a wonderful tailor, too.
Yeah, I believe it.
See the clothes on the matryoshkas? She made every single one. Aren't they darling?
They are. Each wears a colorful knit sweater, their smiles stiff yet harmless.
Huh? Wait, sorry. Are there two conductresses on this train? I mean, No, I can't picture it at all.
Robuska jerks her head, attempting to banish the uncanny image.
That conductress? Knitting little sweaters? Ugh. Just imagining it is giving me the creeps.
You shouldn't judge a person by their appearance. This is comedy gold.
Conductress, you dropped this.
A ball of red yarn rolls to Semmelweis's feet. She picks it up, handing it back to the conductress.
Thank you. All the files are here. Logbooks in the first drawer on the left. Shift handover logs are at the bottom of the second drawer on the right. Dispatch instructions are on the table.
Much appreciated. Thank you again for your cooperation.
Without a word, Corvus resumes her handiwork. The scarf billows out with every stitch, keeping silent company. A rare moment of peace, perhaps a chance to understand each other.
The stitching on this is immaculate. I'm surprised to see you're fond of needlework.
It's a common skill. Nothing special.
Blunt words, blunt endings, the topic dies. The investigator returns to her files, scanning endless logs and numbers until she finds another opening.
The name of this train is very intriguing to me. The Danube Dawn. Does it hold any special meaning?
The carriage hums with the grinding of wheels. Another topic dies.
Sorry. I've never been much good at small talk or knowing when it's appropriate or with whom.
To unite all regions along the Danube.
Oh.
Huh?
You asked if it meant something.
In the middle of a war? She pauses her work to meet the investigator's eyes.
It's simple. Unite all regions along the Danube and move forward into the new day as one.
Oh.
Unite all regions?
Elsewhere, two girls lean against one another. They're already going at it. That is a quick development. Feeling the rhythmic tremor of the wheels beneath them.
From Istanbul to Vienna, through Belgrade, Nika, and Budapest.
Fingers trace lazy lines through the air.
See how the train is like a line connecting all the dots along the Danube?
Huh. Makes the war seem even more ironic.
Well, I don't really understand all that's going on out there, but I do know that I like this name. The Danube Dawn. It sounds warm and bright, like we're all a big family.
Yeah, let's just forget about that guy we ran over in Istanbul. You know, warm and bright.
What you said earlier about putting people in boxes, I feel the same way. Why can't they just sit down and have a good chat like we're doing now?
I see. Maybe she felt a connection because people probably judge her due to her eye patch. Robuska brightens.
I know, right? I knew we'd get along.
You are so full of shit, Robuska. But that's part of your charm.
Of course. I get along with all types. Humans, arcanists, vampires.
Guys, if she blushes when she talks to you, if she like brings you into her private room, if she takes off your clothes and dresses you in her own way, that I don't think that usually happens, but if she takes off your clothes and dresses you in her own, I think that might be a sign, you know. I think that might just be a sign. She makes a sly glance toward Robuska.
Actually, you're the first vampire I've ever met. It's a little strange and new.
Maybe she's only being nice.
I like you.
Maybe she's only being nice. You know? If she's like sitting right next to you and pushing herself against you and you know, smiling as she stares into your eyes, maybe she's just being nice. It'd be weird if it wasn't in a 1950s movie, maybe.
Yeah, you're not so bad yourself. But is there actually anyone you don't like?
The stewardess tilts her head back in deep thought.
I can't think of anyone.
Huh, do it. You like everyone, and everyone likes you. Like a happy little princess.
The princess nods, graciously accepting her teasing.
I'm grateful for the life I'm living, and I hope you are too. My only wish is that everyone could live together peacefully
Man, I love Ima. She clasps Rabuska's hand.
Like this, see? Our fingers are born separate and alone.
Oh god, she's pregnant. Oh god. Oh god. Rabuska's pregnant. You can't. Oh my god. Guys, don't look. Don't look. It's too graphic. This. Don't look, guys. It's not safe for work. It's not safe for you're not old enough for this. You're not grown up for this. All right. Don't look. This is like the Lady and the Tramp romance trope, yeah. Lady and the Tramp. That's funny. But holding hands becomes so lewd. I don't know. I think we're reaching lewdness levels that should not be reached.
But if we lock them together, they become one. Nothing can break them apart.
No, they don't. I could break free anytime I want.
The girl recoils slightly, but Ima's grip holds, gentle yet firm. Yeah, she's like Kanata from Hollow Live. She's got the gorilla grip.
Do you want to break free, Ruby?
Damn. She keeps calling her that. Stronger than she looks. Her pale hands are nearly translucent, faint blue veins showing through. Yeah, no, someone stop this. Someone's put a stop to this now. Ima's like getting ready to pounce on her. I hope you two didn't age restrict your stream. Palm to palm, those threads intertwine, binding them.
Unite together and move into a new day as one? That's a truly unimaginable concept.
Dream though it was, the spirit of the times brought many who believed it could be real. Wanting to believe the lands along the Danube could live as one.
Idealism does often come hand in hand with impracticality. Still, it's admirable to stand firm in your beliefs. Impractical or not, I respect it.
Yeah, Corvus herself is probably really idealistic. Even if she doesn't reveal it so readily. She probably like truly believes in it. Her unexpected approval is met with an equally strange curiosity. Her needles continue their motion. With her left hand, she loops the yarn over the right needle's tip, then deftly draws it back down. Each pull tightens the fabric, fortress walls forming beneath her fingers. When she speaks again, her voice is softened.
It's no difference to me. This is only a job. Deliver 13 carriages and our passengers from one point to another safely. That's it.
Off screen. Off screen. They're doing lewd things off screen. No.
13 carriages? Are you sure?
The investigator catches the crucial number. Didn't she say 12 earlier?
seems unusual to choose an unlucky number for a train.
She's doing her best.
I meant, including the locomotive. Rolling stock, then? I didn't want to be too technical.
It's fine, really. I suppose I should wish you luck, conductress. After all, it is our common goal to have the train arrive safely, yes?
Which is why you've been allowed access here. Now.
The last stitch done, Corvus sets her work aside. A soft red scarf now sits in her lap. Something tells me this scarf isn't going to go to Ima. It fits more with Robuska's color scheme.
It's a beautiful scarf. I'm sure Ima will appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, she's smiling. A flicker of a smile. Her gaze slips to the clock, checking the time.
Have you made any progress?
Not much, but I did find something helpful. The ticket reservation log could be useful to cross-check against what our passenger said.
She nods.
Good. We've been here long enough. If you'll excuse me, I have a job to do.
It's been a pleasure working with you, conductress.
Together they rise and step out. A blizzard rages outside, buffeting the train as it speeds into the night. So when are we gonna get to the depression? News or rumor? Sometimes rigorous reports and alley whispers are one and the same. Yeah, who's to say that Ima isn't the vampire? Vienna Pannonian Railways announced yesterday that after a full year of maintenance, the Danube Dawn will officially resume service next Wednesday. The new train is set to drastically reduce travel time between Istanbul and Vienna, strengthening the connections throughout the Danube region. Rumors, of course, soon followed. An engineer who wished to remain anonymous claimed that the train's remarkable performance might not entirely be due to human work. He reported glimpses of peculiar, crater-like entities near the engine room in wheel bearings, somewhere between a beetle and a firefly in size, dark brown in color with two slender antennae that glowed faintly red. The workers nicknamed them Scarlet Nightmares. They seem very fond of staying close to the engines. When the machinery runs smoothly, they are lively. When it doesn't, they bunch together and start glowing bright red. Vienna Pannonian Railways declined to comment. However, several arcanobiology enthusiasts have suggested that these beings are far from ordinary critters. They might, in fact, be familiars of vampires, social volatile creatures said to feed on the blood of laborers. This isn't a metaphor, they insisted. It's real. People have long said the disappearance of the Danube Dawn's former conductor was connected to a vampire. Now these critters show up, and somehow it's the same story again. Maybe the train itself is a familiar of the vampires. If tickets weren't sold out, I'd get on board myself. Maybe even catch a few to show everyone. Don't joke about that. Whether the so-called vampire familiar theory holds any truth or not, the Danube Dawn will depart on schedule. Will it truly reshape the Danube region's transport network as promised by the Vienna Pannonian Railways? Has it truly been touched by supernatural power? Only time will tell. Do I end here? This event has 21. Has 21 nodes. And we've read pretty much since the start of stream. I want to take my time with this. When does this event end? 19 days. Okay, yeah, no, we have plenty of time. Are you actually hoping for depression? Because if one speaks of depression, it's suicide. Like substantiation. I was promised depression and sadness, and so far the story's been really sweet, and frankly, it's been getting into like softcore smut levels of romance. So I kind of hope for some sadness soon. Robuska's side story ends in 2 days. Oh. Has heavy ooh, that's heavy spoilers. Uh-oh. Yeah, that might be an issue. Well, I'm not going to be able to read it, sadly. Sadly, I will not get to read. I won't be able to figure out what her deal is. But, you know, it's fine. Whose anecdote is this? Oh. Necrologist. Yeah. I just noticed. She's wearing boy shorts. Okay, that's really cute. That's super adorable. Oh, she is wearing the scarf. Yeah. And, oh yeah, I don't think Semmelweis is that short. Heck, we can probably find out how tall Semmelweis is. If we go here.
Oh, welcome. You appear to have come in.
If we go here, we can see her dimensions. So she's 65 3/4 of an inch. So I'm gonna do a simple math. She is 5'3". She's 5'3 3/4. Okay, we can round that up. So she's 5'4". Semmelweis is pretty average height, I guess.
If you're bedeviled by insomnia, you may wish to seek help from Lorelei, provided her choice of lullaby doesn't come with side effects. You aren't a gambler by nature, are you?
Yeah, so she's 5'4". We like shift her down here. She's probably gonna reach. Oh yeah, like Corvus is probably at least like 6 feet tall. Yeah, Corvus is probably at least 6 feet tall. She's a tall woman. She's a tall lady. No, she is wearing high heels, but I think Semmelweis is also wearing high heels, so it balances out. Oh my goodness, Ima's so adorable. This tiny little thing who is ridiculously strong. And wait, what is Robuska holding in her hands? Raspberry? In this weather? Very interesting, very interesting. But yeah, I think we're gonna end it today. with this. I had a lot of fun. And I hope you guys were... I hope my ASMR was adequate. It's hard to speak in a way that doesn't destroy my throat, and at the same time is also like... And at the same time is also... doesn't overpower the microphone. Let me look for someone to raid. Let's see. I will send you to someone who's got a very magnificent voice, actually. I'm going to send you to someone who's got a very magnificent voice. I'm probably going to raid different people on YouTube and Twitch. Well, today we're ending the stream pretty early. Let's see who I can raid on YouTube. We've been raiding Ryan way too much. I want to raid someone else. Alright, I'm gonna raid... I'm gonna raid Seirin on YouTube, and I'm gonna raid Hiragiyu on Twitch. Alright. では、今回の配信を見に来てくれて皆さんありがとうございました。お疲れ様でした。What's a haku? What's a raid? See you guys tomorrow. I forgot to say. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing the last stream of the year, and I'm going to be reviewing my streams in 2025. I guess not streams, but like the games I played. We've done a couple unique streams in 2025, so we'll like choose which ones were our favorite. Anyways, we'll also do a countdown. I live in Pacific time, so it might be late for a lot of people, but it do be what it be. Anyways, thank you guys for coming today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.